the Weasley wizards. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, indeed. You will need to roll initiative.
I have a healthy fear of wizards.
Healthy fear of wizards.
I've only got fear of one wizard.
So, firstly, before we get too deep into it, the map that you're going to find when you log into Roll20 is this is the big picture.
Wall.
Per se, yeah. So there's two big walls. The outer wall, which you went through the tunnel to get through, into this district, this abandoned district, essentially, and then the inner wall, which you have not crossed. The red line represents the path taken by the wagon. The small red circles are the locations in which you as players have taken a few moments at any given time. The red circle up on the far left is the circle in which that's the location that the two rogues stealthed to. The circle on the way back from there, the first one, basically the one in the middle near that big black circle, which is a tower, by the way, that is where Josiah presently is. And the circle at the bottom, which has Tricky Bob and Gimbal in it, well, you can imagine where that is. That's down where you've been watching the wagon disappear out through the tunnel.
Was Gimbal with us?
I was with Hank.
Have I got it back to front?
I was with Josiah. And
I believe
Hardwick.
you've put the badger with
The badger.
Hank.
The badger's.
The badger should be with Tricky, right?
Right.
I don't remember if I was with the badger.
Is the badger with Tricky?
The badger.
Mojo?
Well, no, not
Momo?
to shoot us, not to shoot our group in the foot, but the badger was not with us.
No.
Oh no! Why?
Because I
Where
didn't
did we
think
put
Momo
Momo?
would be needed during the day.
Oh, wait, the badger, not fucking Hogsmore. What am I saying? Right, so the badger is just not with you at all. Okay.
Throw it in the bin.
All right, well, I'm going to delete the badger then. Okay. In any case, that's the map at the moment. That's where you all are. Now, you're rolling initiative, but I also need you to roll perception checks as well. Particularly for Gimbal and Hank, who are closest to any sort of action.
Well, I used my good roll for initiative, so I got 19.
And 19 as well.
Okay, hang on.
Initiative.
Perception 21.
Flaccid 20 for initiative for Hank. Hang on.
And Josiah, what was your
25.
25, motherfucker.
Holy crapperoo.
Swashbucklers. We're looking at Roll20, by the way, are we?
Yes,
Yep,
you are.
yep.
Okay, hang on. I had Chrome delete itself from my computer, so I need to relog back into it.
Ooh, okay.
Damn. Now you needed perception checks, eh?
Yep.
Was that
Hold
all we
on.
just rolled? Did we roll perception or did we roll initiative?
I rolled both.
Both. You're
I
on
need a
both.
perception.
Yep.
Perception for Hank is 18.
18. Okay, Hank. Good.
Yeah.
Tricky Bob, a 4 for initiative.
Initiative. But 19 for perception.
Okay.
All
That's a
right.
lot.
All right. So your perception allows you to overhear possibly overhear what's going to happen next. Okay. So the perception roll is basically to see whether or not you guys are going to overhear or otherwise notice Josiah's predicament. And it's at quite a distance, to be fair. So it will be difficult. And I'm thinking, well, we'll see how we go. We'll see how we go. So Josiah, you have snuck out of cover. Now, you in Roll20 now?
Give me 1 second.
Okay.
I just need to reset my password because I can't remember what variation of the 5 I have used.
Right. Fair enough. Tell me when you're ready.
Oh, this is, come on. And now I don't know which one of my emails I use either.
It'd be a main one. Just make a new account.
Might be faster.
No, because then don't you need to be re-invited and you're going to need a new
Yeah, true.
need a new
Yes, I
you need a new
just got it
token.
now. I just got it now.
Right. Six plus three plus three plus four.
Do-do-do-do.
By the way, thank you guys for coming to last night's game as well. Just want to throw that in there.
My
Those of,
absolute pleasure.
those of
Yeah.
you that were there, Tim, I'm looking at you.
You didn't send it to the. You didn't send the link to. I couldn't see it.
What?
Yeah, well, it took me ages to get in as well because I didn't have a link.
I'm not in the wherever chat you dropped it.
Really?
Yeah,
Nah.
I don't think me and Tim are in that chat.
I just figured you didn't want me there, so I just that's fine.
I had no idea you didn't have access to that.
It's fine. I
Okay.
was messing with the new docking station, trying to get it to work anyway. It's still a bit buggy. If I drop out, it's because of the bloody
Oh.
docking station.
No, absolutely, you're totally invited. That's, of course you are. Ridiculous.
Of course, I'd be there if I could.
Fucking hell. Okay. Well, blame me then, God damn it. I apologize. I had no idea.
All good.
Okay, I'm in.
You're
I'm
in. Okay, so once you tell me when you got your bearings, I'll give you a couple of seconds to check out this map before we get to the next phase.
Yep.
So, Josiah, you can see the red circle where you are.
Yep, I can see that.
Okay, so there's a big black circle, which is a tower, crumbling tower.
Yep.
Where it says wall at the top, those first two black lines represent a wall. The red line represents the path of the wagon. Wagon took through from the wall, from the gate in the wall,
Right.
starting up here where I'm pinging right now with my black circle.
Yep.
And that's where the guard was. That's where the wizard was that you saw on the wall earlier with the eagle above them, was standing on top of the wall right there. The other guys, Hank and Gimbal, they went over here to this circle, and then they started making their way back again. And this is where they've gotten to so far. So they're actually quite close to where you are, but you guys are not aware of each other at this point. That's what the perception check is all about.
Right.
The third red circle down here is where Tricky Bob and what is his name?
Hardwick.
Harbeck were basically watching the wagon come through down along that alleyway. And this is the alleyway that the dogs went down as well, by the way.
Right.
Dogs?
Yes, the dogs I befriended.
All right.
These stray
Templar.
dogs. Right. And so they went down there, and of course the wagon followed the red path out. Now that you have a kind of a general idea of what that all looks like, we shall go in for a bit of a tighter view of things.
Oy.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Ooh. Ah.
Who's the
Okay.
blue guy?
So the blue guy,
Wizard.
The wizard dude.
that's the wizard.
Oh,
Why can't I move my map? Oh, there we go.
Is the blue stuff
Blue
puddles?
stuff is puddles. Indeed,
Puddles.
it is. Yep. So the white stuff is representing the lowest part of the map,
Ah.
of course, the floor.
Yep.
Then you've got basically these are big stone walls and crumbled ruins
Yep.
surrounding you. You are hiding in amongst the remains and ruins of some building there, where there's like a big flat slab laying on top of you in pieces.
Mhm.
And there's like some gaps under it which you've hidden under. Now you've snuck out from that point to about here, I'm
Yep.
thinking. At this point, the wizard is facing this direction. Yeah?
Yep.
And roundabouts that time, something important has happened, which is this appears. And goes, "Rah!" And the wizard immediately turns around, looking around for you, and of course you're right there. So she sees you.
Gee.
Yeah.
What was that noise?
And upon seeing you, she immediately begins to cast a spell, which is why you rolled initiative. which incidentally, Josiah, you have the initiative. What do you do?
Put it down.
Gonna draw my crossbow and raise it at her and shout out, not so fast. Your money or your life.
All right.
Bandit.
Your money or your life, he says.
Yep.
Okay. Well, at that point, Gimbal and Hank, what were your initiative, your perception checks?
Hank's was 18.
21.
21. So you both hear
Damn.
this, your money or your life coming from Josiah. You hear Josiah's
Would we
voice
know that it's
distinctly.
Josiah's?
Yeah.
We know it's Josiah's voice as well, right?
I think it's distinct
Right.
enough. So your money or your life.
Yeah.
Money.
Money. Money. You might have also heard the hawk, to be fair.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. So, how far away are we? We're not within dashing distance.
You would be just within dashing distance.
Okay. So I'm going to send Hogsmore to the source of the sound, and I am also going to run. I'm going to dash towards the source of the sound.
All right. So
I'm
by
going-
the end of your turn, you can be about here.
All right. Yep. Cool. That sounds good to me.
Gimbal, is that something similar to what you're planning?
I don't want to dash. I'll just run my 35 feet.
Okay. So
And
we'll
then,
put you back a bit.
And I want to. How far away is the hawk from me at this stage?
The hawk is the better part of 100 feet,
Okay, so
also including height as well.
yep, from me straight to the hawk. Okay.
Right, yeah.
I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark as my bonus action on the hawk.
What's the range on that?
9. Oh damn it! It's 90 feet. Okay, I'm not going to cast it, but I'm
Take
still
a shot.
going. I'm still going to take a shot with my longbow because that's
Oh,
150.
have we
feet.
fully entered combat now?
Yeah, you've rolled initiative. You've
I'm shooting that.
everything.
I'm
Okay.
shooting the hawk.
So is that
Could
including
I have
me?
said that I had a ready action, by the way?
You did not.
All right. Sorry.
You said your
Didn't
money or
realize.
your life.
Yeah.
Does that mean he can do an intimidation check?
An intimidation check. You could make an intimidation check if you wanted to.
All right. I'll do that.
Oh no.
You're so lucky to have 10 on your
Yeah,
side.
I am. That is a 12.
A 12. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, so Gimbal, you've moved. You're taking a shot with your. No, you're taking a shot with your longbow. So you're rolling to hit.
Yes.
Okay,
That's a 7.
a 7.
It's embarrassing 7.
Okay, that does not hit. Your arrow sails off into the sky. You'll never see that arrow again.
That's fine.
At which point the eagle dives towards you, Gimbal. It will not get to you in this turn. So next turn it will arrive.
Yes, but it's closer to me now, the fool.
At that point, Tricky Bob.
My 4.
So this is for your perception, right?
Oh yeah, I got a 19.
19 for your perception. So in the distance, you hear. It's very distant. Some loud talking in the distance. The one thing you can tell is it's Josiah's voice. You don't know what he said or who he said it to, but you heard Josiah call out to somebody.
I see.
Harbeck turns to you. Did you hear something?
I think so.
Do you think they need our help? They'll be fine, right?
Yeah, I think so.
All right then. We'll wait.
Yeah, just sit around here. I mean, like, I don't know what we hear in the first place, to be honest.
It was a bit strange,
Yeah.
wasn't it? I'm not sure what we're doing here.
Yeah, look,
Fair call.
you know, they're the mercenaries. We are the spiritual guidance.
Mm.
So leave this kind of work to them, I'd say.
Would you like an apple?
Oh, I'd love one. Thank
Here
you.
All right. Meanwhile, the wizard, she turns to you, Josiah, and she casts a little spell known as first of all, she casts Mage Armor, which I think is a full action. Yes, it is. All right, very good. Josiah, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna the spaces between, are we looking 5 or 10 feet?
Between you, they're 5 feet in this case.
Okay, in this case, I'm gonna run right in and I'm gonna attempt to tackle her.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that's a strength check, I believe.
Okay. Just roll straight strength.
I'm going to double check this now that you say that, because suddenly I feel insecure.
Yeah.
I think it is just a strength check. I don't think you need to roll a hit, but
Is it what, like for grappling?
yeah,
I think combative strength check. So they both have to roll.
it's definitely
Contest,
contested. It's
yeah.
a contested strength check, but I'm just wondering if he has to roll a hit to begin with.
You
I
can
don't
use
think
the
so.
attack action to make a special melee attack.
Yeah.
If
you're
if
able
you're
to
able to
multiple
take
attacks.
multiple attacks with the attack action, this attack replaces one of them.
Okay.
So yeah, it's an attack. I'd
Okay,
think it's
all
an
right.
attack.
So roll to hit.
Yep.
Okay. That'll just be a normal D20, won't it?
Oh no, sorry. No. Instead of an attack roll, a strength athletics check. Contested athletics checks. But the mage can do either athletics or acrobatics, whatever's better for them.
Okay. All right. So athletics check it is, right?
Athletics check.
All right. Here we go.
All right.
That's a flaccid 20.
Oh. Okay, you grapple him. You grapple her.
I'll spare tackle her right to the ground.
All right. You knock her to the
Um,
ground. Very good.
yeah.
And she shouts out quite loudly as you do that. Okay.
All right. Can I cover her mouth while she's trying to scream?
That's a separate action,
Okay.
but
A whole new side to Josiah.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
yeah, that's a separate action.
Yeah.
Okay,
Never seen
Gimbal.
you in this light before.
Gimbal Moonbrook.
All
There
right,
is a bird diving towards you.
okay.
Talons.
Death glare in the bird. All right, so I'll swap to my I'll drop my bow to the ground and pull out my sword
Mm-hmm.
and shield. I'll use my bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark on it if it's close enough now.
It is now close enough. Yes.
And I will ready in action. So when it gets in close, I'll take my swing at it.
So you're planning to swing at it with a sword.
When it gets in close, yeah, I'm gonna try. When it tries to attack me, I'm gonna fucking see if I can. Yeah, like
Okay.
hitting a baseball.
Right, gotcha. So you're readying in action. Okay, make sure that you do, and I don't skip you. All right,
Gotcha.
Hank,
Yo,
you've moved in.
all right. Time for, hang on, I'm trying something new with D&D Beyond. Got the screen minimized, so it's only bringing up the tabs that I want. Okay, so
Right.
I am going to move. Are each of these squares 5 feet?
Yep.
1, 2.
Well, is diagonal 2 squares? 10 feet.
Diagonal. Yeah, diagonal is not 5 feet. Yeah, you have to move in a
Would
zigzag.
that be like 7.5 feet, maybe? Hang on.
You-
So
you
what
need
was that?
to-
Here we go. 1. So yeah, that's basically
5,
10 feet. There.
10,
It remembers her trigonometry, although
15,
isn't that a-
20, 25, 30 to there. Yep.
So that'll be 30.
Yep.
Ish. Yeah.
Yep. that's
All
30
right.
feet. Yep.
Cool. I'm gonna do that and then move back to my spells tab. There we go.
Mm.
Right. I'm going to. Oh, wait a minute. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Damn, I should have gone the other way. Never mind. Okay. So I'm going to loose off a short bow shot directly at the woman.
Okay.
I was going to do something cooler, but I moved incorrectly. Never mind.
All right. Very good. Roll to hit with your short bow.
Very good. Short bow. Right. Okay. Can I use inspiration to redo that, or is that just for skill checks?
You can certainly use inspiration.
All right, I'm gonna re-roll that because that sucked.
What did you get? Let's have a look.
All right, so that's better, but not great. 18, does that hit?
18 would typically hit, but instead she uses her reaction to cast shield, which adds
Dick.
+5 to her armor class. Womp, and it bounces off.
All right, look, I tell you what, then I'm going to use my bonus action to dash another 5 feet over to here, so I'm in cover.
Okay, so you're dashing to cover. All right, very good. That was your bonus action. Okay, because you're a rogue. You can
That's
do
right.
that. Okay, very good. The eagle comes to attack you, Gimbal. At this point, you get your reaction.
Yes.
So roll to hit.
16 to hit.
16 to hit. That does hit. Do your damage.
8 plus 1. 9 damage.
You destroy it.
Oh,
Mm.
Eagle is
Probably had like 2 hit points, right?
literally had 3 hit points. You smashed it to the ground and munted into the earth. The wet,
Munted.
muddy earth. Yeah.
Feeling good.
what happened to the corpse?
Of the eagle,
Yeah.
at this point, nothing. And
Oh.
you're not there, Josiah.
Yeah,
You can't be freaked out by it.
No. Well, because when Hogsmore died,
Yeah, I know.
That's
I'm on your train of thought too, Josiah.
obviously I'm
because
not
the
there, so
eagle-
I can't think about this right now. I've got other things to worry about.
You have other
Can-
concerns. That's
Yeah.
true.
Can while Hank's in cover, is he able to make a check on that hawk, like a visual check to
Hank,
see if he can?
You want to make a. Let's
wanted-
see.
A nature
arcana
check, or an arcana check? Yep, because I want to see if it's a familiar.
Yep, you can make an arcana check.
All right, cool. Arcana, I think I've got +4 in.
You're lucky you're not outside tonight, Phil.
Yeah, I know. She felt real bad about that, but I was actually kind of proud of my my engineering skills.
Right. Your ingenuity was very
Yeah.
good. I was impressed.
Right. Arcana. Oh, flaccid 20.
Placid 20.
Oh,
Yeah, you can see that it is beginning to dissolve. It doesn't
All right, cool.
immediately just disappear, though.
All right, sweet as.
It's a little bit more subtle than that. Okay, so at that point, our dear
Okay.
friend, the spellcaster, she let's see, 15 feet.
So would I have, with that flaccid 20, would I have realized that it is a familiar, or would it seem a little bit different than a familiar?
It's a familiar. You think it's a familiar.
Okay. All right.
Okay, Josiah, there's no
Hey.
saving throw for what is about to occur.
okay.
You have 24 hit points, right?
Yes.
Come on, man.
I'm about to roll 5d8. That is my sleep dice.
Okay.
If I can get higher, then I'm going to roll this in front of everyone.
Mm-hmm.
D8.
Oh.
What's that?
Oh,
14?
bad rolls.
All right. So she casts something on you, and for a moment you feel drowsy, but you immediately shrug it off.
And I would put that down to my elven heritage, as spells can't put me to sleep anyway.
Uh-huh.
Perfect.
Is that actually how it works with elves?
That is
Yeah.
how it works.
No
with elves,
charm,
Yeah.
no sleep.
Wow.
Mm.
All right,
That was
I
a
was
Josias.
hoping you were going to
Oh,
roll really, really well.
Right, so it wouldn't have mattered.
No.
Josiah,
those dice.
It's your turn.
As I'm shrugging off the strange drowsiness of the sleep spell.
Kind of laugh it off.
Yeah, I'm gonna bash her in the face with my shield
Yeah.
while still screaming, "The lepers of Nork want your money." So
All right, roll to hit.
there'll be an improvised weapon as well, I'm guessing.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah,
so it's
that's fair.
D20. Oh, that's a 9.
That does not hit.
No.
No. Okay. Do you have any other actions or bonus actions that you would like to attempt?
Since I can attack twice, the bonus action, I'll just bare hand try and clock her in the jaw as well.
Okay.
All right.
Roll to hit.
Yeah. That is an 20, flaccid.
20.
And it's just one bludgeoning, which is 1 damage. Still screaming, the lepers of Nock.
Lepers of naught.
No, You're not.
Naught. Yep. Okay, so you do a damage.
Yep, I do a damage.
You do a damage. All right, Gimbal. I lie. Yes, no, Gimbal. Sorry. You
I
have
will
a dead
move-
eagle on the end of your blade.
Yep,
You wipe it off.
flick it off. Not even wiping it, just give it a quick flick.
All right.
And I'll scoop up my bow and start running. So what's my, is it 35? Yep. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
All right.
I'll use my action to run another 35. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 10. And I'll use my bonus action to
Goodness me.
focus on the wizard and recast my hunter's mark.
Okay, so you're casting Hunter's Mark there. Okay. I'm gonna have you make a perception check.
There it is. Ah, nat 20.
Wow.
Okay. You notice there's another wizard. And they're standing
Slap.
here.
And they're fully ready to join the fray, right? They've got,
Oh, yeah.
okay. All right, at that point, then I'll stop.
They have slightly more ostentatious costume than the first wizard.
Can I notice? Can I
Ah.
notice this before I redo my hunter's mark?
Okay, sure.
Because I'm swapping it to that guy. All right, I
So
see
you
out the
just
corner.
sort of you put it over there and then you refocus it. Over there.
And then I see something in the corner of my eye. I'm like,
All right.
yeah,
That sounds
twist in.
reasonable.
Yeah,
Okay.
get ready.
All right. So you've put your hunter's mark on that wizard over there. Okay.
Mhm.
That's your turn, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Hank,
Yo.
perception
Right.
check, please.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Perception check. Fuck me, man. 8.
You'll have to ask more nicely and maybe later. And 8, you know.
Okay,
Never
cool.
mind.
Um,
Okay, continue.
From my little vantage point here, I did. When I put him down there, when I put Hank down there, I did intentionally put him on the end so maybe he can duck around the corner. Is that possible to have a look at the lady?
Yes, from where you are, yes, you can pop around the corner. Yeah, that's absolutely possible.
All right, super duper. So I would like to hang on. Let me just bring up my D&D again.
Do you like my little map? I drew this freehand, by the way. Well, almost.
Did you
Very
really?
Yeah.
Do you have like a Wacom or something?
I think it's
Oh.
great.
No, I just used the freehand tool to draw it.
It makes
Oh,
fighting
right.
much.
Yeah, yeah,
it does,
gotcha.
does make fighting much clearer.
That is quite impressive. Actions, right?
It was surprisingly not that hard.
Hmm.
So
You know what? I'm
Mhm.
going to cast Magic Missile.
magic missile, very
Oh,
good.
Yeah. I'm going to cast Magic Missile, and then I'm going to attempt to hide. Now, I know that there's that other fella. I don't know that, or Hank
Mhm.
doesn't know that. So I can't really hide from him because I'm in plain view from him. But I would like to hide and not have the women see me. But first of all, we will cast Magic Missile.
All right.
For that,
Very good.
I will need crits. Here we go. Okay, doke. So it's 3d4 plus 1. I'm using the wand. Sorry, I should mention that.
Okay. Using the
Yeah.
wand, I see. Okay.
Using the wand, yeah. So 3d4 plus 1. So that's 4, 7, 8, 9 damage
Well,
to the lady.
the lady again uses her reaction to cast shield, which makes her automatically immune to magic missile.
Sometimes can she do this?
Yeah, I reckon.
What is she doing when
Reaction
she's casting
spells.
shield?
She's using a spell slot.
No, I've been like, is it done with hands? Is it verbal?
Shield. There is a verbal, somatic, and material component. That is true.
Okay, all right. Just taking notes since I'm like, I guess on top of her, punching her in the face at the moment.
And also,
That's
I would
fair.
like to dispute this shield. Does
Wow.
it shield her from all 3 darts?
It does. It makes her immune to magic missile.
What shield? Sorry.
Bastard. All right, very well then. Fine. I'm going to send my Frostmoor.
It says an invisible barrier of magical force appears and protects you. Until the start of your next turn, you have a +5 armor class bonus, including against the triggering attack, and you take no damage from magic missile.
Nice, that's a good.
So it's pretty mean.
Specifically mentions magic
No, because
missile.
it balances
Does
up between
specifically message, yeah.
Yeah, it balances up between the fact that you don't have to actually hit with magic missiles. Wizards fighting with magic missiles, pretty like
Right.
Yeah,
so
right.
Wizards versus wizards, basically. You're discovering this now. Yeah. So
Gotcha.
enjoy.
I didn't, but I'm going to hide anyway.
Okay. All right.
Right.
At that point.
I should probably roll a stealth check though for that, right? I mean, I'm in cover, so.
Right. Now, so at that point, your dear friend, the new wizard up the top, he seems to start casting a spell. It doesn't take very long. You can make an Arcana check though, Hank.
Oh yeah, I'll do that.
I mean, Hank doesn't know he's there.
Hank, oh, that's true. Hank, you don't know. Thank you, Gimbal. Hank doesn't
Damn it,
know he's
Gimbal,
there.
that was a really good roll too. I wasted a roll.
So this is a point about here that is a 20-foot radius where
It's about to get hot.
there is about to appear an ice storm.
Oh.
A 40-foot high cylinder centered on that point. Each creature in the cylinder must make a dexterity saving throw. So that'd be Hank and Gimbal.
All right, here we go. 11.
Dex save. Oh, wicked.
Unless I have some kind of feat.
Man, also 11. Damn.
Favorite enemy, natural, blah, 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 blah. Nope, that's it.
So what did you guys
Oh wait,
get
no,
for
sorry.
saving
Sorry.
throws?
It's 12. 12, not 11.
I've
I
got
forget.
11 and Hank got 12.
Okay. Okay.
Like
So,
screwed.
yeah, I think you're screwed. Yep, you did. Yep. Okay, so you take 9 points of, first of all, let's say 9 points of bludgeoning damage each, plus 12 points of cold damage each.
Really use a
9 and
healer.
12 is- Yeah, I wish we had someone who could heal us.
Don't worry, I've got,
We-
I've
wish we
got
had
the
a
healing coming.
party member.
So at that point, yeah, you probably would hear and probably possibly even notice the effects of the magic going on at this distance. You might sort of notice there's a certain fizz in the air, a kind of buzzing of electricity that's going on around you.
The giant
Yeah.
snowstorm that just appeared.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Chilling.
over through the buildings. It's not that
Oh,
big,
yeah, that's
to
true.
be fair.
Yeah, okay.
A low pressure wave.
How far are me and Habik from everything?
From those guys?
Are we just like here somewhere?
Hard bet can be Momo.
No, you're not
Yeah.
just there somewhere. You're quite a long way. You are like a block away.
Oh, okay.
Do you remember the other maps? Do I go back to it to show you?
No, I remember you. Well,
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember the other map, but just
Probably
remember
about
like
3 or 4 turns of running away, I would imagine.
That's about right.
okay. Hardbig.
That apple sure is good.
It is really good. Well, I've been hearing some things going off in the distance.
Do you think we should go and have a look then?
I'd say yeah. Let's just
We'll go wander over there.
yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh, watch out for that puddle.
Casual stroll.
Yeah, slow walking
Half
pace.
movement speed.
Yeah, watch out for that puddle. Keep your feet dry.
Oh, thank you. You're so considerate.
I didn't use Hogsmoor's turn either, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Would you like to?
I would love to.
All right.
So I'd like to tell Hogsmoor to move off in the direction of Tricky Bob and screech at her real loud.
All right, that seems reasonable. So at that point, Tricky Bob, you and Harbeck might start jogging.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
imagine that's a sign from Hank that we should probably get over there.
Yeah.
So we'll start. What's my walking
Come on,
speed? Like
dwarves-
60?
Dwarves are natural
Stubby.
sprinters.
25.
25
is your
feet.
walking
Yeah,
speed.
25 feet a turn.
Yeah,
Off we
so-
go.
All right.
Very
so
dangerous at a shot.
see if these guys are still alive in 2 to 3 turns. Josiah,
Aw.
it's actually your turn now.
Okay. I'm going to clamp one hand down over her mouth
Okay.
and hold one of my daggers up to her throat and tell her to stop casting spells. And I'm doing this in a very intimidating fashion.
Okay, well, you can make an intimidation check.
Okay.
I want to
first
hear
off.
the intimidating words.
That's what I'm telling her to
Stop
stop
casting
casting
spells.
spells while having a knife up against her jugular.
I'm trying to figure out the effects of the shield at this close range
Mm.
and whether or not it's going to just push you away from her when she does it.
What if
It's
it's
If
it's
you
an
if you
invisible
if-
barrier of magical force
Mm.
oh,
appears and protects you.
so
until
is it
this-
target based or
Is
is it
it-
area based?
Is it
Yes.
against magic or is it against all attacks?
I picture
It's
it like
against all
armor, like an
attacks.
invisible barrier of armor.
She's wearing mage armor already, right? And there's the shield, which is lasting for 1 turn,
Mm.
right? It's only a 1 turn thing, the shield itself.
Yeah.
But she's
Go
also got
woof.
mage armor, and it's still up during this part of the turn.
All right.
At this
If you
point.
do it, it makes
So
it canon.
I feel that it's going to push you away.
All right. Well, that's fine because my
5
intimidation
feet.
was very bad. So if I'm starting 5 feet back, then I'm fine.
Okay.
All right. So I'm 5 foot back.
Yeah.
All right. This time all bets are off, and I'm just gonna attack with my shank.
All right. So you
All
go
right.
to hit her with your shank. All right. Roll
Yeah.
the hit.
Okay. All right. There you go. That is a 17, which I'm guessing doesn't get through the armor anyway.
Does not.
Okay, then I would like to use my bonus action as a second attack,
Okay.
which is also shithouse. I'm not getting through her armor.
All right. When you say a second attack, you're saying, well, usually that's with an offhand weapon.
You
Yeah, I've got
can't-
a dagger.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, there
Okay.
you go. Remember, I stole them from the assassin. They were perfectly weighted, as my my document says.
For throwing.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Gimbal.
Alrighty. I'm cold and I'm angry and I've got my mark, so I'm going to dash 70 feet. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Can I get to him? This fellow?
Okay. So he is up
Yeah.
20 feet on top of a wall.
Okay, because this was
Now,
55.
here you'll see this is kind of like steps.
Ooh, okay.
You
Can I
see
take
what
the
I'm getting?
steps? I take the steps.
Okay, so you're going to go jumping up those steps. Okay.
Mhm.
So you'll have to take the long way around to get
Yeah.
up the steps.
Ah, damn it. How far along? Where can I get? You can
Well, you
drag
could-
me.
you-
I'm lost now.
Well, okay. How many feet was it to here?
This was 40.
40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70.
Okay. And I'm glaring heavily. Glaring.
Roll to glare.
Mm.
All right. So is that the end of your turn, or do you have anything else up your sleeve?
Tell you what. Well, all right. I'm actually not sure about this. So I'm concentrating to cast Hunter's Mark on this guy.
Mhm.
It's a concentration thing.
Right.
So if I cast Cure Wounds on myself, am I breaking concentration?
Is Cure Wounds a concentration spell?
No, it's a one action instantaneous spell.
Then it should not break it, should it?
Oh, but no, I just dashed, so I can't use it anyway. Never mind. No, that's my turn.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Hank.
Where's Momo when you need him?
Oh,
Hanky
What's-
Spankety.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What's what's this little structure here?
That is a gouge in the floor.
All right, so that's going down, not sticking up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Could be a
okay,
bit
cool.
of both, to be fair.
Can
Yeah.
I
Yep.
Can I roll again to see if I can see this mage guy,
Yeah, you can make a perception check. Yeah, for
the
sure.
second guy?
This structure here-
20.
This structure here is about 5 feet high.
Right, gotcha. Okay,
Over,
cool.
over this side, it goes down back to ground level and then starts going up as steps.
Yep, gotcha. I gleaned that from Gimble's little thing there.
Yeah.
Cool. So I got a natural 20 on that, so
Cool.
that's a total of 24.
Okay, well, that was what was it? What were you doing?
A perception check to see
Perception.
if I could tell.
Yeah. Okay, so you definitely see you realize Gimble's going up that way. You're like, what the hell's he doing? And then you see, that's what he's doing.
That's what he's doing. All
Right,
right,
and you
cool.
also realize that's
So-
where the kind of the ice storm came from as well.
Yep, right, and I'm not very happy about that.
No.
So I'm just trying to figure out if I can do 2 of these things. Cunning action. So theoretically,
Yes.
I can't. Well, because dash is an action, right?
Dash is an action. Yes.
Unless
Right,
you're a
so-
rogue and doing cunning
But
action.
you can, yes.
Yeah, so I can do dash as well as an action because I'm a rogue.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Well, in that case,
So you
I would
could
like to.
dash to here and then attack. Is that what you're planning?
That's what I'm. Well, what's how many feet is she away? What 5,
40.
10?
10,
20.
15, 20, 25, 30,
Damn.
35, just outside of range for you.
Right.
Just.
And
But if you dashed, that would
if I dashed, I
double,
could get to it.
you could get to it with a dash, yeah, for sure.
But what I'm getting at is I'm trying to see if I can get there without using my cunning action because I'd also like to scull a potion, but I believe that is also a bonus action, isn't it?
Well, I mean, actually, if you want to use the measuring
Taking a
tool,
potion,
I'm happy
drink a
to.
potion within.
It's
Is it an
25.
action or a bonus action?
Look.
If you
30
use the
feet.
measuring tool like that, that's 30 feet. I think, in fact, yeah, let's use that. I mean, I apologize, Gimble, that we didn't use that earlier when you were moving to
That's
the
fine.
stairs.
That's fine. Learning process.
Yeah.
How do we do? I don't even know how to do the measuring stick.
So, do
Yeah.
you see on the side of the screen? There's a
Found
bunch of
it.
With a
tools?
ruler in
You-
it,
you
yeah.
found it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Right.
didn't think of that. So yeah. Okay.
Well-
so
Oh, get him.
In that case, I don't have to dash to get to her.
yeah, correct.
So in that case, I would like to power to pow.
Hmm.
I would like to attack her with my Ledivar,
Hmm.
the first blood.
The first attack, yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
first
Fancy.
blood. All right, so attacking Ledivar. And that is a 19.
19
To hit.
to hit. Okay. That actually does hit.
Hey, finally!
Nice.
Stupid shield. Right. So am I right in assuming I get sneak attack on that because she's within 5 feet of Josiah?
That is true. Yeah, you do get sneak attack.
She's
Yeah.
All right, perfect. 1d8 plus 5. Where's my d8? I always miss the d8. Oh, here it is. D8 and what is it? 2d6, eh? Yeah, there we go. Right. So 3, so that's 8. 9. No, that wasn't very impressive actually. 11
11
damage.
11 damage.
11 damage.
Okay, okay. All right. Well done.
That was on a
Okay.
3, a 1, and a 2 roll. Not great. Anyway, oh, and as a bonus action, I would like to wait. Is it an action or a bonus action to drink a health potion?
It is
Action.
an action.
Ah, fuck, it's Maximus. Okay, never mind. I'm swearing a lot this episode. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, but you put that one to the Maximus, so it's okay.
Fuckity fuck fuck
Latin.
fuck fuck
Yeah.
fuck. I just like to say that.
Yeah, if I swear in Latin, it's in pig Latin. It's okay.
Yeah.
So,
all right, so
Tim,
that'll
That's
my
the end
turn
of
then.
your turn. Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. Tim, I have a question for you.
Mhm.
Now I'm looking at the spell Greater Invisibility,
Right.
Cool.
and
let me bring
it
that one
doesn't
up as well.
say anything about making attacks breaking this invisibility.
I think that's the
Mm,
difference in greater invisibility and invisibility.
That's the point of it, isn't it? That's what I thought.
I think so. Yeah.
So I
You
just-
or a creature you touch become invisible until the spell ends. Anything the target is wearing also becomes invisible as long as it lasts 1 minute. Yep. Nope. Fully invisible.
right,
Wow.
Doesn't matter if you attack.
right. Well,
That's why there's things like blind fighting and that kind of stuff. So you can. But being invisible, I think attacks are done with disadvantage, or actually, I'm not sure how it works.
I
I'm gonna have
think
to look up
no.
that.
I think that you have disadvantage.
Yeah,
to-
yeah, that's what I mean. Like
attack them.
for anyone to attack
yeah,
him. Yes.
yeah. Right. Well,
disappeared.
he's disappeared. You go running up the steps, and as you do, woof, he disappears with this sort of shimmering ring that goes from his feet up to his head.
Ooh, Actually,
he disappears.
Actually.
One
You-
moment
you
here.
have your hunter's
Actually.
mark on him, though, don't you?
yes. You
That's
choose, so
a
you
great
yes.
question. How's that
So-
going to work?
You choose a creature you can see. So I could see it when I
Good.
targeted him with it.
That's true. Yeah.
And so until the spell ends, you deal the extra damage to target, and you have advantage on any perception or survival checks you to find the mark.
Right.
So
Right.
I think attacking with disadvantage, fine, guaranteed. But at least I have like an advantage to try to
You have a chance
Fine.
of seeing
discern,
him.
yeah,
Right.
where his feet are. Like maybe
Using
he
your
kicks up
upper
the dust a
senses.
little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
walking through water, that sort of thing. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Certainly.
rad.
Cool.
Right,
This
so
is cool.
You
Yeah.
can make a perception check then, Gimbal, to do that. But
Good call there, Gimbal. Good call.
Tricky
Otherwise, I
Bob,
would be fucked.
you are running at this point.
Yep. How far away am I?
You're halfway
Hallelujah.
there. You're halfway there. Gimbal, you see certainly the guy doesn't seem to have moved at all. You can still see where his impressions are in the, in the
Yeah, like
dirt.
no sign of movement is
No
a sign of
movement,
is
yeah.
a sign of
Yeah.
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 Good.
You think you don't think
Such
he's
a good
moved at all?
ranger. I pat
Mm.
myself on the back.
That's an action, Gimbal.
So meanwhile, downstairs, your female compadre, she takes her movement 5,
Ooh.
10, 15.
Can we get an opportunity
20.
attack on that as she's leaving?
Just Josiah should surely.
Yeah, I was attacking her previously.
That is a good point, and I will say yes.
Okay, all right.
Can Hank have one?
Hank, you were.
It's,
It was a
Flat
sneak
feet.
attack though.
Flaccid 20.
Yeah, I was within 5 feet. I was attacking distance.
Yeah, okay, you can have a.
And so I assume 20 hits,
20 hits. Yep.
and that's a 6.
All right. She's not very happy about that.
A bit.
Ooh.
Should have just shut her goddamn mouth when I told her.
You
That
jerk.
is not okay.
You jerk.
Okay, and Hank, did you take a?
I'm taking one now. I was waiting for for Josiah to show his misogynistic stripes.
Right.
I'm an equal opportunity swashbuckler here.
Backstabber.
That's all right.
Everyone
she's,
bleeds.
Yeah.
she's safe. I got a natural 1. So
Oh, a
let's play that
natural-
out, shall we?
a
You know, a natural,
one.
natural
What-
one. What does that mean?
What were you attacking
Yeah.
her with? This is your
Ledivar.
fancy sword, isn't it?
Yeah, it's my fancy sword. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me again about the sword. What did we decide about the sword? What did I give you?
All right. So it's +1 elven longsword,
Right.
and I say the word light on it, and it glows.
Right.
It goes boo with a bright light.
I think
Is
we've
it-
discovered a new property of the sword,
Oh.
and that is that it does not like attacking people from behind.
Oh.
All right. Okay.
Actually, no, I'm going to take that back. That's ridiculous because you're a
Oh,
rogue.
no.
It's
That
quite
would've been
hard 'cause
fun. That would've been
I'm a
great.
sneaky boy. Yeah.
That would not work.
I'll go with whatever you
No,
say.
I
Dan,
think that I
so-
think that sounds kind of cool because I mean,
No, I
it's an
hate
elven
it, but I'll
sword,
go
right?
with
No,
whatever you
maybe
say.
what about people retreating or people
Mm.
giving up? Like mercy.
people running away. So attacks
Yeah,
of
people who
opportunity.
are surrendering
Yeah.
or not so much sneak attack or stabbing, but anyone who's visibly fleeing or if in their heart have given up the fight.
Doesn't mean
Yeah,
she's
what
giving up the
about-
fight.
No, you're putting words in the mouth now.
Sorry.
What about disadvantage on anyone on attacks of opportunity? What about
How
that?
about the sword just flings
That's
out of
just
your
a
hand?
normal attack though. Because if it's an attack of opportunity, you've already got advantage.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, double disadvantage. Yeah,
The sword doesn't like
we
you.
already. I didn't. Well,
Second.
yeah, hang on. I didn't
I think-
realize
I
we got
think-
advantage.
I think we might be making.
so. I only rolled once.
Okay, so make your second roll because that might just
Yeah.
solve this problem.
We'll get another one. Come on.
Yeah.
The sword explodes.
Yeah. Actually, no. That's a 19 plus 7, so it's 26.
Bloody
So
hell.
that would have been a hit.
Yeah, that would have been a hit.
All right, so
Right.
roll your damage.
All right. Okay. Oh, and that's sneak attack too, right? Because it's
I chose not to do a sneak attack. She was right in front of me, like probably facing me. But you can do it.
Yeah, she
Can
wasn't
you?
facing
Is
him.
it-
Yeah,
is
every
legal?
turn you can do a sneak attack if they are in a position to be snuck attack.
Russell. I'm waiting for your ruling on that. Yeah, that's
You can
kosher.
it could be a sneak attack. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, very well. I'm sneak attacking.
So remember, it's not just your turn; it's literally every turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That seems overpowered, to be honest. But
That's because they're
Yeah, whatever.
squishy as well.
you are. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true. We are squishy people. 1d8 plus 5. That's- Again. 8,
Oh, Russ. Also,
12.
the wizard has advantage on attack rolls against me.
Right. I think that might be the case.
14 damage. from Hank.
14 damage. Okay.
Those were rubbish rolls too.
14 damage. Well, she's really hurt, and
Oh, wow.
she stumbles backwards, blood gouging from her throat as you hit her. She's not dead, but she's bleeding and blood is spraying everywhere. And she's
Surprised she's not dead.
gagging as she tries to cast one final spell, and she casts Burning Hands at the pair of you.
Oh no.
5,
Tricky
10.
Bob, I'm gonna need you because I am gonna die.
I have to wait.
what's-
a
is it-
turn
She
at
moves
least.
forward to make a cone of 15 feet to do
Yeah.
that.
Ooh. Right.
Using her action. Using her, you know what I'm saying. Right, so Burning Hands, you are making a dexterity saving throw, Josiah and Hank.
Right.
Damn.
Going down in a blaze of glory.
24.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
It's a dexterity save, eh? Hang on. Shipwrecks.
Oh wait. Was that saving throw?
8 and
Yeah.
16.
16, okay. Let me check the results of success on that.
Probably half damage or
Yeah,
something, right?
it's half damage.
Yeah.
Okay, half damage. Here we go. Ooh,
Damn. I don't like the ooze.
it's half
It's
of
really bad.
it's half of 17.
Oh fuck. Well,
Depends if
I'm
you want to
gonna
round
half.
up or down.
yeah.
Yeah.
9 or 8.
You round
gonna-
up, don't you?
I'm going to round down.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So is that on a successful save is still
That's a
half damage?
successful save is half damage. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So how much
Yeah,
was it?
so-
8.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ank is unconscious.
Hank is unconscious from the fire.
and on
Oh.
fire.
Yeah, I mean, he did just get struck with ice as well. He's literally
Right,
gone
it's
through
gone-
fire and ice.
What's
Right.
that thing? If it's hot and you freeze it quickly, or if it's cold and you heat it quickly, or it's a both?
It's
Okay,
both.
it's just like
I
shut up.
don't think. Oh, if you made of metal, maybe.
It's a kind of an alchemical process.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, so at that point, Josiah, you've just been struck with this burning hands. You've dexterity saved through some of it, which means I'll let you move 5 feet in any given direction, if you like.
All right. Well, I'm still. All right. Well, I'm
you
pretty
wanna
much
stay where
right
you
in
are?
front of her, so that's as long as I'm still in attacking.
Yep, it's your turn.
Well, initially I was under the impression of like not murdering these people, but now seeing Hank go down, all bets are off. So I attack again with the shank.
Right, the shank.
Get him.
Roll to hit with the shank.
13,
13 does not hit.
but I'm going to use my inspiration
All right,
and
roll
hit
again.
and roll again
Very good.
Attaboy.
for an 11. Hey,
Does not hit.
all right.
All
Wow.
right, Gimbal.
All right, I'm
Criminy.
gonna head toward. Oh, my screen just went black. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna head to the wizard that I sense. So I think he was like there-ish.
Well, that's true, but you had you fly across there or what?
Well, no, I would have gone around the long way, but 35, I think I'm fine. Like, okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Right,
Yeah, so 35 there. And I think he was in one of the squares adjacent.
right. So you're going to roll the hit with disadvantage.
Mhm.
Okay.
Come on, 2 20s. That's what you need. Ah, there's a nat 1. That's what you want. Nat
That
1.
one. Okay, so we're going to. Can you roll me a d6, please?
Mhm. There's a 5. Rolled well on things that'll kill me.
A 5. Okay. You slip in the water, and you use up all your movement for your next turn.
Damn it.
Ah,
Okay.
damn.
You still,
Hey.
and that's your attack. Okay.
Mhm.
Do you have a
Um,
bonus action or anything you want to use?
Well, the slipping and falling, does that affect my concentration?
No.
Oh, good.
Uh,
Then no, I'm
Wait,
good.
no. You can make a. You need to make a Constitution saving throw.
14.
Yeah, you save.
All right. I don't know. With my bonus action, if possible, I'll. Gimbal doesn't know the limits to this thing, so in my head, I'll just start screaming from my mind
Okay.
and saying, "Where are you?
All right.
Help, master!"
How do you think that works?
I honestly, I don't think it would work. Really, I mean, I summoned him through like a primal elemental
Right.
power, but I don't know if that means like he follows my commands. So I don't think it means I'm like telepathically linked to him like a familiar. No, I don't think he'd hear it. Just Gimbal wishing he would, because if I pass out and die, Momo's still in existence.
Right.
Oh
Okay,
no, maybe if I pass out, he's still in existence
Right.
because I know that he can still help people. I help the other people if I'm knocked out.
Okay.
Yeah. So no, just shouting for help.
All right. So you're just shouting for help. All
Mhm.
right. So you're calling out Momo,
Mm.
basically. Okay. Hank, you're unconscious. Can you make a death saving throw, please?
Yes, I can make a death saving throw.
Well, that's not good.
It's there's no pluses or negatives. It's just straight
It's just a
D20,
straight
right?
Flat
D20. Yeah, there's no
Yeah.
modifiers to this dice.
All right, hang on. Let me just bring that back up. 17. Whew.
Very good. You save your one.
I save
point
one.
towards- Yep. 2 more of those, please. Okay, the eagle is dead. The mage has advantage to attack you, Gimbal.
Mm.
At which point, Gimbal, can you make a perception check? You can do this with advantage, though.
Mhm. 22.
22. You
Hmm.
hear this kind of sound, and something, you feel the air move around you very quickly, and your hunter's mark seems to have changed, not changed, but moved somewhere, possibly behind you.
Okay. I'm still lying in a puddle at this point, but so,
Right.
okay, so I get the sense that he's shifted, he's teleported, or he's disappeared, or
Something like that. Yeah, that's right.
too suddenly, because there would be no footprints or anything, so it's strange.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What's your armor class, Gimbal?
With my shield 20, but I'm on the floor, so yeah, well 20, but with this advantage on hitting me, I guess.
All right. You feel yourself being struck from behind, but you do not take any damage.
Okay.
Somehow your armor and you're carrying a shield. Is that right? Yep. So it just glances off your shield, despite the fact that you're being attacked from behind.
I was going to say that's an
No,
interesting
but
kind
I fell
of attack.
down. I fell down as
yeah.
well in the puddle.
It's up to you whether or not you want to slide down the wall, down to the ground floor, to the sort of 20 feet down. Sort
Is it my turn?
to somewhere like that. It's not actually your turn at this point, but just
I'll hold that for now.
hold that. Yep. Tricky Bob, you are here. Are you alive, Tricky Bob? I see you are.
She's muted. Oh, there you go.
How big is the square?
5 feet.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Use the ruler
5.
though.
And ruler.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the way to do it, I reckon.
Ah, I can just get a tank.
Through the wall. That's cheap.
Oh crap, it's a wall.
Yeah.
Okay, well then I guess I run out this away because I'm still.
Yep.
And I'll get.
You can get to here, I think.
Yeah, I think right here. And.
You get to here, I think.
Okay. Oh. How
Cheeky.
far?
So cheeky.
30 feet.
So when you get there, yeah, you see Hank down.
I do notice that he's down.
You will. Well, you can make a perception check.
Okay.
No, you can see he's down. It's obvious.
Okay.
You look around.
He's looking a little bit burnt. There's steam coming off him.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
no.
true. There is steam coming off him. You can also make a perception check anyway to see whether or not you notice where Gimbal is.
16.
16?
Yep.
Did you say? Yep. Okay, so you see Gimbal up there. Gimbal seems to be on his knees as well. He's not doing very well. You're not sure whether he's hurt or not.
So where is? Oh, he's all the way up there on the wall.
Yeah.
Okay. If I. I will pray of healing on Hank because I think that's 30 feet, which will be just barely 25 feet.
Okay.
I can't get anyone else though. That's right.
All right. So prayer of healing.
Yep.
Do your prayer of healing business for us, will you?
It's 14 HPs.
All right,
Do I still get that 14 HPs despite being unconscious?
Yeah, it's
yes,
automatically.
absolutely. Yeah, and it brings you back to consciousness immediately.
Woohoo! All right. All right, cool. So healing. Was that 14?
Yep.
As you go in, Tricky Bob, too, I'm going to say that you've just been blessed by brother Harbeck.
Oh, Harbeck. Yay.
Turns around. Oh,
Oh,
thank you.
well, it looks like something's happening here, Harbeck. Don't you think?
Looks around. Aye.
Oh, well, this is the best opportunity for you to learn about combat.
Right. While you're saying that, you see that the lady standing over in the puddle, she cast Burning Hands again. So another dexterity saving throw for both Josiah and Hank.
Oh my
I hate
goodness.
this woman. Just kill her already,
That's
man.
a nat 20, so 25.
Wait, hang on. Oh, yeah. But okay, all right, yeah. 13, 7, flaccid 20.
Last
Ooh.
Save.
Okay, so you both
Yeah.
make your dex saves and you can take half damage. Okay,
And I'll
so you
do
take
28.
3 points of damage each.
Nice.
Oh, you like that? Would you like some more?
I
No.
like it better than
Yes.
taking potentially 16. So
Yeah, that sucks.
Fair enough. Okay, Josiah, it's your turn.
All right.
I smell sausages.
Once again, I'm gonna try my guard shank.
Mhm.
What was that? 15 plus 5, so 20.
All right, you hit.
And that is 8 damage.
8 damage. Very well. How do you murder this?
All right, because I'm very frustrated
the
with her at
sweet
this
mother
point
with
because
5
I
children.
initially had thought that maybe we could do this completely like combat free, but as you had mentioned before that she's bleeding from her throat. I like to think that I like take a step back and just swing the shank across, and it just slices her throat just ever so gracefully, and just lacerates her throat.
My
Right.
goodness.
So she just bleeds out in front of you into the pool, into the puddle.
Just look her in the eyes while she's going down.
She reaches up towards you with one hand, dropping the spell components for her next spell into the puddle, and then collapses on her face.
Good. In the puddle and drowns. Drowns before she bleeds out.
A bit of both. Drowns in her own blood.
And then I would like to take my second wind as well.
Okay.
So
So you're gonna heal?
1d10 plus 1. Hey, 10 HP.
All right. Very good. Is that the end of your turn?
That is the actually I can do some movement as well. I want to see what's going on with Gimbal. So talk me through the staircase again. Is this big bit in the middle? Is that like a block?
Yeah,
Do I need to go around that?
Well, you can either go around it or you can make an athletics check to jump on top of it. It's difficult terrain, so it will suck up some of your movement.
Okay. As I can do a cunning dash, my cunning action. That potentially means I can still go a whole 30 feet up to about there.
Yep.
Okay, I'll make the athletics check. That is a 21.
Okay, so you can get across there with your cunning action. You can arrive from there.
Okay. Hey, click. This one I'm not doing right. Click, and then go. There?
Yep.
Yeah, sweet.
Correct. Okay, is that the end of your turn?
That is all my turns.
Very good. Gimbal.
All right. So when I felt the push and him changing location, after when I fell down, did I feel like when I felt the impact of whatever he tried to hit me with?
Yeah.
Can I discern if it was physical or magical? Would I be able to tell if he's next to me with that 22 perception when he teleported?
You can make a perception check now to try and discern that. Because of your hunter's mark, I'll say you can have advantage for that.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. Okay. You think it was physical. It certainly felt like a sort of some sort of weapon bouncing off you.
Okay.
Hitting your shoulder and your pauldron and your shield. Might have been a staff.
Okay, but I still have to get up.
Yeah,
all right, so I get up.
Yep. So getting up is all of your movement.
It's all my movement, and I'll turn and face, and I'll take a swing. I'll take a disadvantaged swing.
All right, you can do that. Roll to hit. Disadvantage, please.
There's that other nat one that we're after.
Oh, okay. I think you slip, and you're going to make a dexterity saving throw to not fall down the hill, down the wall.
That was a 20 total.
Dexterity
20.
saving throw, flash of 20. Okay, you do not fall. But that is the end of your turn.
It's got to be hilarious to be like just observing Gimbal swinging at
So
nothing.
just constantly falling
Swinging
over.
at nothing and falling over.
Right. Which kind of makes sense. I mean, you're fighting an invisible opponent, right?
Yeah.
So that seems fair. And
It's a first. It's a first for Gimbal having to fight someone he can't see.
right. Gimbal, at that point, let me see how this works. You can upcast magic missile, right?
Yes. Yes. Every level above the initial or
Yep.
above first level adds
You
one
get
more missile.
another dart. Yeah.
All right. So, hit points do you have, Gimbal?
Remaining
Yes, just so I have an idea of
15
how mean I'm being.
rats. Shouldn't have told you. Should have said it's a secret. It's a secret and I'm dead.
Those-
No, that's good. If it's a second level magic missile, you'd have to roll falls on basically all of them to kill me.
+1s though, right?
Oh, right. +1. No, never mind. No, it's probably much easier to kill me.
Is magic missile is 1d4 +1, I'm pretty sure. Right?
Uh-huh. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Per dart.
Trying to
How many
look
hit
up
points
the
did you
thing.
say you had?
15.
Okay, you just took 14 points of damage from
Ooh.
magic missiles.
Wow.
Shuckaroos.
So yes, you're trying to get your balance. You're stumbling around, and suddenly these 4 missiles appear out of nowhere. Each one of them strikes you.
Straight, into the
and-
ground.
Yeah. So that was painful, and you're at 1 hit point. Is that right?
Yep.
Yep.
I'm gonna say I'm dizzy,
Exactly.
and
It's okay.
Okay.
She'll be back to the training.
Tis your turn.
El Henko, right?
El Henko.
El Henko. Yep. He would like to. Oh, whoops! Wrong selection tool. Hank would like to move up to here, for no other reason other than something attacked Gimbal over there, and he
Right.
thinks that maybe if he gets over here, he'll have cover.
Yeah, you can use that
he-
as cover.
Yeah. He then would like to call Hogsmoor closer.
Alright.
Hogsmoor will do that on her turn though, which
Okay, so
Yeah.
Hogsmoor's on her way. I'll put her over
yeah,
here.
Hogsmoor's on her way. Hank will also. It's a pity I don't have any buff spells because that would be really useful.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Hank's. Wait, how long does that take? Oh yeah, no,
What
that's
buff
not gonna
spells do you
fly either.
need?
No. That's metagaming. We won't
That's a
have
good
that tricky
point.
pop. Yeah. All right. Hank is going to hold an action then. So the action I'm going to hold is I'm going to. I've got this bag of ball bearings and I'm going to hold them in my hand, and I'm going to wait until I get a better idea of where this mage is until I hurl them at him.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm holding that action, and I'm also going to hide as my bonus action as well.
Okay. Can you make a
Attempt
stealth check,
to.
please?
Yeah, I'll attempt to hide anyway. I don't know where he is, but I mean that's a pretty good stealth check. Hang on, what are my bonuses? 8. So that's 27.
27.
27. Yeah, almost the highest that I can get.
Right. Okay. Okay, very good. You hide. You believe there's nothing can possibly see you from where you are.
I don't believe you.
All right. Okay, at which point, Gimbal, can you make a perception check, please? In fact, everyone can make a perception check at this point.
Okay.
But Gimbal, you have advantage on this perception check.
Ooh,
Oh, nat 20.
me too.
Yeah.
18.
I got a 19, so my perception is
Wow.
21. Yeah,
We're all very aware.
Yeah.
yeah. I
All
should say so
very aware.
for everything that's happened.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You guys all have this sensation that something just moved from this location very quickly
Which location?
through the air. Starting off here where I'm pinging.
Oh, I don't see a
can't see
ping.
the
Yeah, I
ping.
can't see
Yeah.
ping.
Can't see the
Yeah.
ping.
No.
Okay, hold on.
If you've got the measuring tool, you have to change it.
No,
Oh, and I see
Yeah,
that
there we
from by
Yeah,
gimbal.
move
Yeah.
from
I
there.
was pinging on the GM layer. That's why.
Ah.
Yeah, I figured that.
Oh, there's so
Yeah.
many things that we can't see.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So from there, there's this whoosh, and it's not so much that you see this, but you hear it, and the sound whooshes past here, and off over this direction.
Jerk.
Hmm.
All right. Cool. It's Vamoose.
Are
Hank
we-
says that out loud. I'm like, what? Did you guys feel that? It's Vamoose.
Yeah, let's get out of here. I want to do one thing though.
I have no hair left on my body.
Okay, so you guys moving at this point?
Yeah.
Are we out? Are we out of turn
Um,
based? Are we?
No, I'm not going to say that you're out of turn just yet.
Oh,
Okay, I'd like to head over to the body.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
So
And-
you walk around there. Okay.
Yeah, and do the lepers of Nod have a symbol, or do they often deface things in their area?
Deface them.
Yeah, you know, with like their insignia.
They pee on their enemies.
Do they? Not their enemies. Not going to carve into a body.
I don't think they do. I mean, they might do. That some of their assassins might occasionally leave coins on the eyes of their targets. You know, that could be a thing that you've heard of.
All right. Well, you got to take a shot to get a goal. So I'm gonna take 2 gold coins.
Right. What are you
Gold
doing? Yep.
Yeah, and I'm gonna place them on the eyes of the wizard we killed.
Okay. While that's happening, Tricky Bob, Gimbal, and Hank, what are you doing?
I'm staying put. I'm terrified.
Okay.
Hmm.
Gimbal.
So with my perception and my hunter's mark, can I now get the feeling that he's traveled far away? So he's gotten to a point that he's beyond my reach.
Can you make a perception check, please?
I love my nat 20 perceptions. Too
Now,
bad I can't
20
get off
is-
my ass.
You think that you still feel his presence.
Okay. I'm going to get to my feet. And I'll cast Cure Wounds on myself,
Okay.
I think.
Very
And
good.
what I might,
So that's your action, right?
yeah, that's my action. So 5 hit points.
Okay.
And getting up would have been all my movement, right?
Yes.
So, all right, then I'm just going to, I can't really do anything with my bonus action. So that's pretty much it. But yeah.
Okay.
I might
Cool.
shout out like, he's not gone. We're not done.
Good. Yep. Cool.
All right. Tricky Bob, you and Harbeck are still hanging it back over here.
Yeah, we'll probably we'll get closer to Hank, I think,
Okay,
maybe
Hank.
like down here somewhere.
All right. Very good.
What is Josiah's health looking like? Actually,
Right.
what's everyone's health looking like?
Do you want to ask?
Yes,
You can
I'm
make
asking.
make a perception check or even a medical check if you want, a medicine check to tell you.
Medicine.
Hank's not feeling great. He's down about a
9.
third.
A 9. Okay, you can't
sorry.
tell, so you will have to ask. Haha.
Right.
How are you guys feeling down
shit.
your like shit?
Got no hair
I'm
left.
fine.
I'm great.
Fine.
I've got no hair left and I smell bad. Smell like burnt hair. Even my nostril hairs are singed. It's really terrible.
You can go on for a bit longer.
Who, me?
Both of you.
I've got a healing
Good,
potion.
wizard.
Actually, no. Hank is terrified, so he'd be like, "No, heal me now. Where have you been?"
Think Harbeck. Oh, you know what? Why not? I can do. Oh, actually. No, you know what? You guys are gonna wait until we can see someone. I don't even know if this is threat.
Right. So did
So
you
cruel.
did you cast anything?
No, I
Trick
didn't.
above? You didn't. Okay.
No.
In
Oh,
that-
but I had a meta question.
yeah.
So when I healed Hank before, when he was down, and I used Prayer of Healing on him, since technically I was using a spell on him, I should get a Voice of Order. But if he
what?
was my reaction,
Okay.
Oh.
but if he's down, does that Voice of Authority? But if he's down, does that just negate it?
He would technically have gotten. He would have received it. Yeah, he should have received it, but
Oh, okay, cool.
we passed
For
that.
next time.
Yeah, for next time. Sorry, guys. You'll have
What is
to-
it?
He couldn't do anything with it.
It's
anyway,
just
could he?
you get a free reaction if I cast a spell on you.
I don't think I could have used it. Yeah.
You would have if you'd been, because it would have brought you up to however many hit points that you received. So you would have received the hit points and had a turn, like an action, basically
Sure.
an attack.
Sure. Sure.
But
I would have done the same thing anyway.
right.
I think.
Fair enough. Okay, so at that point, basically, can you see this arrow?
Mhm.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna go
Yep.
back.
On my
Which-
D&D
Oh,
Beyond.
yep.
Oh yeah.
Arrow. Yep.
Everybody in that range makes a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
No.
Motherfucker. Hang on, I didn't get a turn though. I usually go after Gimbal, don't I?
Your turn was hanging out with
That's
in that spot.
that's a 10.
12.
Oh damn. Okay. Not great. 8.
Oh dear.
Bonk. Hank falls over again.
Handful over again. Okay, so anybody get over a 14?
Nope.
Wizards.
Oh dear.
Oh wait, I'm blessed.
You're blessed. That's true.
Haha.
Right.
Poor
okay.
Harbeck. He's not
A
blessed.
9. Never mind. Doesn't matter.
Thought Bless was just adding a 4 to your D4.
Yeah, it
No,
is.
it's I get it.
A D4.
Oh, is it?
yeah.
Oh crap! Sorry, never
Yeah,
mind. Never
yeah.
mind. Then I get to take my
You need to
12.
get over a 2. Yeah.
Take my 12 and
That's
A
that's
3.
50-50.
15.
Hey, all right.
A 15, did you say?
Yes.
Okay, you've succeeded.
Yay.
You're the one.
Harbeck.
Was Harbeck in line?
Yeah.
No, he's
I think he
behind
would've
me.
been in
Can he be
line, yeah.
behind me?
Harbeck is with you. He's
Behind me.
he has failed to save. Actually, no, he blessed himself. So he succeeds.
Yes.
Can't believe he
Up
blessed
himself,
himself.
isn't
Yeah.
Bit selfish.
I bless myself.
I should be blessing myself more as well.
Time he sneezes. Bless
I'm
you.
learning
Thank
from Harbeck.
Yeah. God, what's he doing?
Okay.
you. He's deciding how we can not kill you all.
Mm.
Yeah, pretty much. That's 26 points of damage from Cone of Cold
Oh,
But to everyone?
to everyone except for you, Tricky Bob, because you take half of that.
Oh
Me,
man.
'cause I'm off
I'm
in my own little
unconscious.
world.
I'm unconscious.
13. Okay, well now I can use my Prayer of Healing.
And what does Prayer of Healing do?
Oh wait, and was it my turn though?
Well, I think everybody else is out like a light, aren't they?
I'm not. I'm still good.
Just me
You
and
still
Josiah, I think.
Mm.
All right, Gimbal,
Yeah.
you're still awake. That's true.
Fucking
Okay.
Wiped us though.
It was almost a total party kill.
Yep. Is it my turn or is it Gimble's?
Let me just go through this. Where were we? Spellcaster. Josiah, you're out. Is that right?
Josiah's out.
Gimble is in. It's your turn, Gimble.
All right. I'm going to drop my shield,
Mhm.
sheath my sword, and I'm guessing I can see where this cone originated, and using Hunter's Mark, discern roughly where he is. I will take a shot with my bow.
Yep, disadvantage.
God damn invisible bastards. What is that? Is that a 10? I think
That is
it's a 10. That's a
Does
10.
not hit. You hit nothing but air.
Damn it.
Okay.
All right, and I'll move a bit closer to him. So
Okay. So where do you
5,
move
10.
to? You can move around at the top too.
Ooh,
is
okay.
The other option, you could go along the top of that wall and stay high if you desire.
Yep, will do. So I'll go there.
And I'm just for your information also, the back of this wall is a solid wall that raises up yet another sort of 30, 40 feet. So there's no drop off the back of it. It's a solid wall on the back as well.
Okay.
Alright.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. On the street side, it does drop off onto the street. So it's different over there. Okay, so you make it to there. Okay, cool. So that's your action, Gimble. Hank, now it is your turn.
Wow. I mean,
Catch some Z's.
That'll be
Yeah.
a death saving throw for you, I think.
it would be a death saving throw. I will raise this little objection. I'm going to do my death saving throw, but I will raise this objection. When you were asking us to what we were doing, I didn't think we were in combat anymore, so I didn't think about my bonus actions
Well,
or my action.
that's what Hank was thinking about, right? He wasn't thinking meta.
Right, that's true. That's true. All right. So that's a failure.
Okay,
Not a
so
critical failure, but it is a failure.
all right, so you're slipping towards death. You're beginning to bleed out. Very good. Eagle is dead. First mage is gone.
Bet you guys are glad I took care of that eagle. Tell you what.
Mm,
Fine, I run out of spells eventually.
Gimble.
Mhm.
Don't I get a turn?
No, I think I'm about to get hit.
Gimble.
Oh,
you-
right, sorry.
You can make a perception check
Mhm.
with advantage.
Yeah.
15.
15. You see a bolt of flame, otherwise known as a firebolt, come flying out in your direction. However, it misses you.
My AC is only 18 right now.
That's fine. I rolled a 7.
Okay.
I would have had some bonuses on that, but I don't think they will have really cut the mustard. So in any case, yeah, it's not going to hit you. Never mind. So a firebolt goes streaming off past you and singes against the wall behind you. Tricky Bob, it is your turn.
Yay. I cast a prayer of healing on me, Habik, Hank, and Josiah.
Very good. Roll your
Can you do
dice
that?
for your hair.
All 4 of us.
I believe she
Oh,
can.
it's only 5. Yeah, it's up to 6.
Just to double check that, can you check the casting time on Prayer of Healing?
10 minutes. Fiends.
10
Yeah.
minutes.
No.
Just
you
do a
can't.
really quick prayer.
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
The 1 HP version, please.
Hold on. Let me look at
Saying
my
a little prayer for
spells.
you.
Oh, that means I can't actually do. Where's my cure wounds? Why aren't these alphabetical? There you go. Oh, okay, right. So the cure wounds is instantaneous, but it
Bring this
is.
commoner into the fray to become a
Where's Hank?
A righteous Harvick.
Is Hank
Here.
all the way down there?
yeah, this
Hank's
is
next to you.
Oh, he's just down
Yeah.
here right now. For me.
Oh yeah, no, sorry. I moved him there just as an experiment, and then I brought him back to where he was.
Oh,
So,
he's,
yeah,
still, he's still down there for me.
Oh really?
Yeah.
What about now?
Okay, cool.
And-
In that case, I will cure wounds Hank
All right.
instead, because he's closer to me,
All
and
right.
it's touch based.
It's touch based. Okay. And at the same time as that's happening, Harbeck goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And he does a cure wounds on
Yay.
Josiah.
Favoritism. Harbeck.
What?
Just because he didn't like my sword.
Oh, you get a reaction now though.
Oh, excellent.
Nice.
I don't know if you can do anything with it, but you get a reaction.
Well, you can make a
I'm probably
perception
going to run
check.
away.
How much was the cure wounds for anyway? Does it
Yeah,
bring it?
that's
Mine's
what I'm
10.
trying. What's the dice for the cure wounds? Just out of curiosity.
Was it 2d8 plus 2?
Save me looking it up. 2d8 plus 2.
Yep.
Excellent. 16, 17, 18 hit points for you.
Nice.
Wow, he's
I
better
get-
than me.
I rolled 2
I get
eights.
10, was it?
Nice.
Tri-
You get
Tricky?
10. I think you
Oh,
get 10.
man.
No,
Yeah.
Josiah gets
10.
10,
10
right?
is great.
Josiah
No, I
gets
I get it.
16.
Oh,
18.
sorry, right.
18.
18.
18.
Nah. Whoa. God damn.
In the name of Moradin, I bless you. Bring this man back to full health.
Oh, it's
Take a
$100.
deep breath. Oh, this cleric knows what they're doing.
It's a bit rude.
Get that good healing.
Yeah.
Right. So, Hank, you have this reaction to do something. What are you planning to
Have a
do?
reaction.
with it?
Right. So I can't see him at all still, though, right? He's got his bloody invisibility up.
That's true.
How long does that last, though? Good.
Good question.
A minute, 10
Yeah.
turns.
Yeah.
10 turns.
Yeah.
Flapperoo, man. All right.
OP.
So, Hank, does he get the like? He felt with his big perception check that everyone did and aced. That we can tell that he moved like this direction, right?
You think he's somewhere like that? Yeah, he's somewhere between those two pings.
Yeah, gotcha.
pretty
Okay,
sure.
sweet as. So Hank's gonna be like, "Fuck this," and
Oh,
he's gonna be around here.
Okay, so
around
he's
here
crawling
in
off into
cover,
cover. Okay, that
in
makes sense.
cover, yeah. Oh wait, can I do that as a reaction?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. Yep, sweet. So
You-
he's crawling into cover.
So that's what you're using your action for. You would
My
like,
reaction, yeah.
Yeah. Would you like to make a stealth check?
Yes, definitely. Can I do that too?
I'm just going to say that you're going to take cover.
All right,
All
cool. Yeah.
right. So
I'll do that. Oh, fuck's sake. All right, this dice is going in the dungeon, but my stealth check is like I've got a really high stealth. 13.
Okay. Very good. Okay. Josiah,
Damn
it's your
dungeon.
turn.
Okay. What have we got around? Yeah, me. I'm gonna move. That's not me. Oh yeah, that's me. Okay, I'm gonna move behind here, which I think should be fine. Let's have a look. Snap center. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna move behind what I assume. Oh, that's the slab that I crawled out of, isn't it?
It is, but you can take cover behind that.
Yeah, I
sure.
want to take cover behind that.
Unless you
Um,
want to crawl back inside it.
No, I want to take. I'm assuming partial cover there.
Yep.
All right. And then I'm thinking to myself that I saw where the massive cone of ice came from.
Yep.
So I'm gonna just take a shot in that direction.
All right.
Hand crossbow.
Roll
I
to hit with
never
disadvantage.
loosed. Yeah, I never loosed that shot before.
Okay.
Where's my attacks? There we go. Crossbow with disadvantage roll. 19.
19.
All right.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Okay. You hear oof,
Ooh.
and for a moment you see this figure there, bzz, and as the invisibility kind of takes it doesn't disappear entirely, but it's like it kind of pings it bounces it causes it to ripple.
You want me to roll some damage
Just
on that?
yeah, roll your damage.
Yeah. That's 4. And then that was with my poison bolts. Yes.
Hopefully he's not a dwarf.
Did not appear to be a dwarf, appeared to be human.
All right. Poison that mother liquor.
So what do your poison bolts do?
have to
You
make
you
con
told me
save.
that you would tell me when we got to it.
Okay. All right.
Because the
Alright.
only other time I've used them, I hit a goblin, killed it in the same go.
Oh,
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Fair enough. In which case,
Yeah.
you still don't know what they do.
No.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Then at that point, you hear this whoosh happen again, like somebody or something that could fly.
Does it sound like that time that Pyrex teleported and when he was trying to intimidate me in Balkanard?
No, this sounds like an object moving very fast through the air,
Right.
and it streaks basically about 30 feet above you all. And I'll give you a. You can all make an opportunity attack, but it's at disadvantage.
Oh,
Those with ranged weapons, I guess.
Yep, if you've got ranged weapons.
Okay.
yes.
Ranged
It's a
weapons.
cantrip.
Yep, cantrips count. So
There's
Ah.
a solid 8.
you could use, what do you call it?
Sacred flame.
Sacred Flame.
Sacred.
3.
Sacred Flame 3. Well, I got to make it saving.
20. I got a
13
nat
for
20
Hank.
and a 15.
Okay, so it's a 15.
That's a 20. It's +5.
+5.
Oh, okay, and that was with disadvantage to hit,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, do your damage. What were you rolling with? What were you aiming with? Crossbow again?
My crossbow again. I'm assuming I had time to reload another bolt.
Do
Ooh.
opportunity attacks work for ranged weapons? I guess they do. They do today.
Okay. That
No,
is
normally no.
a 9 damage.
I don't normally. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, so 9 damage. Okay, good.
Hank got a 13. Does that hit?
13 does not hit. But what were you
Yeah.
using anyway?
Short bow.
Short bow. Okay. Yep. Unfortunately, your arrow goes bonk in the distance. Tricky Bob, you're not sure that the Sacred Flame hit anything.
They need to do a Dex 12.
Yes, that's exactly why.
Yeah.
And everything goes quiet.
I hate when everything goes quiet.
Are we still in combat?
I'm going to leave you in combat just to keep the tension high.
I'm gonna shout out to Gimbal. Gimbal, do you see anything?
Is that a joke?
You know, like
No.
do you perceive anything?
I don't know. Can I do another perception check?
You can.
I'm oh, sorry, you got hit.
advantage on your perception check.
Pretty good. 18.
Yeah, 18. Okay. Why is it telling me 21?
Oh, sorry, advantage. Oh no, sorry, 21. Yeah, 21. Sorry, I took the lowest number. It's from all the attacking with disadvantage. It's got me.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah,
rattled.
yeah,
Yeah,
we're all a bit rattled. I
a
think.
little bit rattled. Okay. You believe that this wizard has gone beyond visual range, beyond attack range, and moved out.
All right. All right. So I shout.
You
I
have a
don't know.
you have a sense that
I
he's
think-
gone north.
He's gone from here. So like I'll walk towards. I'll start walking towards everyone else along this cliff face, keeping my eyes.
Okay. Keeping your
Well,
eyes
what's-
open.
A lot
What's
of
the
good
deal
it
with
does,
this
but
commoner
yeah.
dude?
You're kind of jumping. That's Harbeck.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Sorry. It's just
Yes,
some guy.
Harbeck.
Oh, hello.
Can you
What's happening
see?
here?
I changed his name. You should be able to see that. Can you not see that?
I don't see anyone's
I
names on
can't.
there.
I
Yeah.
can't
My
see
own
names on
name.
the boards. I can see mine. I can see my name. That's it.
Yeah.
Let me change
I
that.
can't see.
Oh, and Momo's.
That's
Yeah, no, I can't see
bizarre.
anything.
Oh.
It's really small though. Anyway, even the names. They're like,
Alright.
I see mine in Hogsmoor's. Yeah.
And I'll also shout, "Get the robe! Get a robe!
Hmm.
Get a robe?
Get her robe!
her
Take her robe!
Why are we taking her robe?
we're
Take
just
it,
rubbing
take it.
her.
Gimbal wants to see her naked. He's a pervert.
Yeah, that's a bit distasteful, isn't it?
I like mine alive. Thank you.
Oh, bro, gross. No, you don't.
Well,
You,
You made it weird.
you like them as they come. Gibble.
Yeah, I'm gonna move over
Gross,
to the
man.
body and just say, why do you want the robe?
Look, either you take it for me or I'll take it, but right now I'm kind of focusing.
I want to rifle through her possessions anyway.
So you're
Damn
still
right.
you're still concentrating on your hunter's mark, is that right?
Yeah, I'm still trying to keep an eye out or feel out for him.
Right.
I'd like to I'd
I
like
really wanna
to,
drop my
to
guard.
enter into Hogsmoor's head, and
Okay.
I'd like to sort of get her to fly up and over around, just sort of circle the area and listen, because she gets advantage on perception checks that rely on sight but also listening.
Can you make a perception check with advantage for Hogsmoor? How high up does she go? To the limit of your range, I assume?
I would definitely say the limit of my range upwards. Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah. See if she can hear any rustling. Yeah.
She hears me.
Hey,
Yeah.
Tricky Bob and Hardwick,
Mhm.
you guys want to not stand in a line behind me? Just judging from what just happened before, maybe we should spread out.
Are we allowed to
It
move
was
freely, or
slightly-
are we doing it in combat terms?
What was it? What did you get? There was flaming
my
hands
perception was 15.
twice and a kind of
Yeah,
cold.
yeah.
Right.
I understand the concept of a cone of magic, and just spread out, everyone, please.
Yeah.
Right, so it was a 15, did you say? For your
A 15, yeah.
15.
For Hogsmoor's perception. Yeah.
Okay, well, what Hogsmoor relays to you is that in the distance, Hogsmoor can see a large wall surrounding an area where there is a gate. And on top of that wall appears to be a figure, and there seems to be two eagles swirling around over that direction. Hogsmoor is moving for cover now because Hogsmoor doesn't want to be seen by those eagles.
All right. Yeah. Cool. Sweet. So I would come back to my lifeless form at the moment, and then I'll snap out of it. Oh.
I'm going to drag you all back over to this map.
Oh, wait, what did I find in their pockets?
Some spell components.
Toss them to the side because I have no need for them.
Ooh, spell components.
A few gold pieces. I'll say you find 12 gold pieces.
All right, well, I'm in the black. 10 gold pieces because I've put 2 on her eyes.
Right.
Nothing else.
Nothing particularly interesting to you right now.
Fantastic. We are in a rush, so I'm not gonna just go through every single pocket or anything.
Right.
Just quick pat
Hey,
down.
by the way, Hogsmoor saw the wizard. Well, at least Hogsmoor saw 2 figures in the distance with 2 eagles, or 1 figure in the distance and 2 eagles in the distance.
We should leave. We should go.
We
We need
should
to go.
We
For
should
your
definitely go.
information, Hank, that was
what
over
happened here?
That was what? Sorry.
Can you see the ping?
Yep.
That's where the eagles were. That's where the figure was.
Wait a minute, I can't see the ping. Wait.
Zoom
I have
out.
to zoom out. Yep. Oh, yep. Gotcha.
Tricky Bob, we just showed up here to see Josiah assaulting some woman, and now he doesn't want to take her robe off. And so at this point, I'm going to run down and I'm going to grab her robe by both her arm sleeves and just start pulling like it up, because that way
Okay.
it should just come off,
Yep.
like straight over her
It
head.
does. Yep.
Good.
Why are we
It's-
disrobing this woman?
Yeah. Why
Fine.
are we disrobing this woman?
I just grab the sleeves and I fucking pull it off, and then I wrap it up and I chuck it in my bag.
Okay. Very good. It's got blood on it, by the way, just so you know.
I know. No, I'm
So-
aware.
Yep. Okay. Cool.
All
Very
right,
good.
we're getting out of here. This has gone not as planned.
Get out of here.
All right.
Away from here right now.
Now there are guards at the front of the gate. Do we want to tackle that, or?
We should bribe them.
I mean, they don't know anything that's gone on. We can just
That's
get
right.
out of
We
here.
should just leave and say bribe them and say you saw nothing.
Yep.
You've got that,
Dude,
Josiah.
Don't we still have our awesome little get out of jail card free thing?
Yes.
Well, we probably don't want
I
to
don't
remind
wanna
them
show
that.
that.
Yeah.
You make perception checks, please.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All of us?
Yes, all of you.
I don't know what's going on.
18.
5.
19, but I actually have no idea what happened, so I don't know if that 19 will serve.
Okay. Hold the line. Please hold the line. Okay. What were your perception checks again? Let's just go around the room. Hank?
18.
Okay. Gimbal?
9.
Okay. Tricky Bob?
19.
Josiah?
5.
Okay. Everybody who gets over, oh, let me see.
5.
Fuck. Stop opening new pages on me, damn it. Here we go. Did anybody get over 17?
Yeah, me and Tricky got over 17.
Okay, you hear something coming through the ruins beyond the wall.
Which way are the rooms? Which wall?
Over here, right?
I'll tell you what,
I'm not down there. I'm here somewhere.
We will quickly go back up here.
Ah.
So at this point, you're having this conversation and you hear something coming from this direction,
Right.
beyond the wall.
What does it sound like?
It sounds like
Fluttering?
and
skittering
and clambering and strange noises that you can't quite get your minds around.
Let's get out of here.
Let's go.
All right,
Gimbal?
so where do you go?
Are
stage
there
left.
more ways out? Is there only one way out?
There's only one way out as well, unless you run all the way around the wall, around the outside, and then jump off the wall onto the street. That's pretty much the way out.
We could use our rope of climbing. And we could try to climb out of here.
It'll probably be the best way to go. Like we should.
But it might take
avoid-
time. No, let's just run.
All right.
Let's start sprinting. Head towards where the cart was going.
To the
Some of
alley
us
with
are
the
faster
dogs.
sprinters than others, though.
Where we came
Yeah.
from. Well,
Yeah.
I'll stay back in the group.
Yeah, let's just run together.
We'll run together.
Now, I have
Yes.
one more question for everyone. Can you each tell me how many hit points you all have?
Shipwrecks.
18.
22, but I do have a prayer of healing that I can use.
I'm
I
gonna
also
pop
have
my.
a potion. I have a
I'll pop
potion
my
of healing.
last. I'll pop my last cure wounds. So
Pop your last few ones? Okay.
I have I'm on 10, but I have a potion of healing, which, you know what, I'm going to drink right now.
I'm
Well,
up
if you
to
guys
11.
got 10 minutes, I can heal all of you with
We don't
2d8
have
plus
time.
2.
We don't have 10 minutes.
We've got 10 minutes.
We have 10 seconds.
Oh.
Um,
All right. Can I get you guys to, just in case anything bad happens, roll initiative?
No.
Yep. What could possibly go wrong?
Mm.
Oh, 18.
2d4.
Okay, so I'll get you to tell me in
Nat
order.
1.
Oh my God. Hank,
Hang on, I haven't rolled it yet because I'm sculling this.
you're
I
fluffing
will roll it
around.
right now.
I
You know,
rolled
I'm
so
not-
many
I have to
ones.
question your commitment there, Phil.
What
Really
do you mean? What?
Drinking alcohol instead of rolling initiative.
Potions.
Yeah,
I'm drinking
exactly.
Potions.
Right.
All
On
right,
an
we'll go for
unrelated
initiative
note,
is-
I'll be right back to fill my cup with
My initiative is 12.
12.
Thank you.
All right. If
Oh,
Tim's taking a
Josiah.
quick break, so like 14.
14. Gimbal. Gimbal's gone. No Gimbal. Okay. Tricky Bob.
18.
18. Okay. All right. So if
Yeah,
you
I'm
want
gonna
to
go to the bathroom too,
take a
actually.
2-minute break. Yeah.
Mm.
Might go and grab some more coffee then.
Coffee at this time.
Yeah, mate. I'll be back.
Hey,
Howdy.
everyone's gone.
Oh, we're taking a break?
Yeah, 2 minutes.
Oh, 10 minutes?
10 minutes.
Two.
Oh, I was
Oh,
about to
good. All
say.
right, fair back.
Nope. I mean, I need to. I'll probably do it on the weekend.
I see. What are you sketching now then?
I'm
Yours.
doing a group shot thingy,
Ah,
which is gonna take me forever because I don't know how to time myself and manage my workload.
The trick is to do all the fun stuff first.
And then you get yeah, exactly. And then you get bored halfway through, and so I don't finish anything.
Yeah, that's it. You know.
Like, yeah, once I get to coloring this, I don't think I'll have the mental fortitude to finish it.
Are you still working on the bar time one?
Oh,
we were just joking when we said do it.
Yeah.
I like what I've got
you
so
don't have
far,
to finish it, man.
but
It looks pretty cool right now.
just coloring it, I might do a bit more. Because we got all our Thursdays off from now on. So I get a little bit more free time.
Yeah, don't do the stuff if it's a pain in the ass. You know, like it's got to be enjoyable for you as well.
I want to finish it eventually, but I just kind of like I want to work on something that's a bit more fun. So
Oh, sure.
So I'm doing like another group shot, but sticking some more NPCs in there.
There's talk on the Questbook chat about doing a Halloween.
I saw, yeah.
Yeah. Halloween one shot.
That would be interesting, but it looks like there's a lot of people already signed up for it, so I imagine it's
Yeah.
like
I don't think I will. Plus, I've had two
yeah.
D&D sessions this week anyway.
yeah.
And I like this group too much that I think playing with other people would probably be like I found some of the Questbook ones that we did. Like
Yeah.
it really ran the gamut of kind of players that I like and don't like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember walking away from our first session and being like, oh man, that was really, really refreshing. Because you come across sometimes these people and they'll like they'll create like a gimmick character, like a joke, and then they'll never do anything but that.
Sometimes it's good.
Yeah.
Sometimes like people do it really well. And I remember when we played one with it was Connor, and he had a character that was like this very thirsty gig gnome. And he
All right.
kind of he like really, because we kept running into bathhouses full of like orc men. And he did it at first.
Right.
Yeah, but it was funny. He kept doing it constantly, like he kept doing this gag, but it was actually quite funny.
Yeah, that one worked. But you remember the one that was like, oh, my thing is that I
This is
hate
being recorded, by the way. I hope they edit it out just in case these people are
Oh, yeah.
watching.
I once
I don't really
at a
care.
different session ran in someone in their gimmick was, oh, I hate limbs.
Oh yes, yeah.
You hate what?
Multi-level
Blends.
marketing. You know, it's like like those leggings that middle-aged women sell to each other, but it's like all a Ponzi scheme.
Right. Okay.
Or like oils or whatever, or what's another
Yeah,
one they do?
beauty therapy products.
Yeah,
Only
yeah.
leggings.
Yeah,
Yeah,
leggings is
so-
a big one.
So she
Leggings,
created a
are they?
character.
So I see you're all
I didn't
discussing
know that leggings
tactics
was a
at
big
this
one.
point.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Yes,
talking
we
about
do.
leggings and bad
No,
perfume.
we're talking about a person like when people like in a one shot will create a joke character and probably not funny to begin with, but then they just keep hammering the point in.
Right.
Yes.
Also, you
Right.
should, Russell, you should edit this part out
I
because
was-
we're talking shit about people.
I'm not. I didn't name.
I
a
missed
name.
it.
No,
We
not
did.
really.
Missed it all.
The
Oh,
one
oh.
person you named, you were like complimentary of.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
Yes,
Yeah.
but
Good
Was
guess,
this a
Maria.
one shot that I had anything to do with?
No.
no.
No, in
this is
fact, if
the-
you look back, it was very complimentary to the first one that we ever went because I said I
Yeah,
walked away
sure.
going, that was probably one of the best sessions I've ever sat in.
Wow.
That was a great session. Our first one. Yeah.
Mm.
Well, all of the ones we had at Dyson Fork actually.
Yeah,
were
that's
good
why we
fun.
kept going back to have the
Been
same group.
downhill since then, hasn't it?
I feel like they all blur together.
Mm,
Yeah.
Well, it's
But the other ones?
one campaign, so there you go.
mm.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's all been the same one campaign.
Kimball, what was your initiative roll? Oh, that's right. A
One.
natural one.
Well, I don't know if it counts for I don't think it counts for initiative. I don't think you can critically fail or succeed. So
Literally
4
just
total.
don't go ever.
1 plus 3, 4.
Okay, so it's a 4.
It's a 4.
All right.
I'm
Alright.
rolling
Cool
like
fail
a
on
champ
initiative.
with my ones.
Yeah, dude. You've
Amazing.
gotten so many ones today.
Go last,
You've
and you
fallen
also
on my
pressed the
ass.
champ.
All right, so you've rolled a 1. Very good. Okay, and what are you guys doing at this point? And given that
Derobing a woman.
essentially at this point, okay, so you've done that.
Oh, good.
And that's in your bag. Tricky Bob, you're at the top of the initiative round.
Wow, for once,
Yeah.
with my -1 initiative.
What? You rolled -1? You thought you rolled an 18?
No, I got -1 initiative. I rolled a 19. That became an 18.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay.
Okay, so what's happening? We just heard a noise, but we don't see anything.
You haven't seen anything at this point, no. You have the impression that something's coming, though.
Okay. In that case, I will.
Sorry,
you
I
know
just saw this
healing-
big bushy tail go across Tim's
Yeah,
screen.
sorry here.
Oh, did you know the healing word is a bonus action? I just found
Oh.
out.
She likes
Hmm.
chips. She heard the packet.
Your healing word is a
Oh.
bonus action, and it does, but it's a range heal, but it's lower.
It's
Whereas-
1d4.
Right, a D4 as opposed to
Plus modifier.
cure wounds, which is a touch spell and is an action,
Yeah.
but does much more healing.
Yeah, so I
Hmm.
actually could have done 2 heals that one time, but I didn't realize it was a bonus anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Know your
Mhm.
abilities, Maria. That's
Mhm.
that's the
Study
answer
that
to
stuff.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
That is
Uh,
tricky
Why
though.
we're not
Yeah.
level 5
Yeah.
yet.
Tricky.
Yeah, well, you see, she wouldn't study her ability, so I'm being in character by not knowing what any of my spells do.
right.
I use Healy Heal.
I use a heal.
She-
I use a 10-minute heal in just a 6-second turn.
Everyone, hang on. Oh, Moradin.
Yeah. Grant me
Everyone, can I get an amen?
peace. Yeah.
Masses assembled today to give
Yeah.
homage to the people
Yeah.
lying on the floor.
My witch.
I don't even know what to do because I don't see anyone. I will bless you guys, but then you.
No, we're running. We're running.
Are we running? Okay, fine.
We're just running.
Are we?
I
Are we?
would say
Okay.
we're
And you're
running.
short. You
We're
go
running.
first.
Okay, then I'm running. Which way are we running? This way? That way.
Yeah,
Back to
why
where
not?
we came, I think. This is the way
Um,
to go.
Yeah.
I do my 25s and I go over here,
All right.
and it's my full
That's your full-
range.
All right. Josiah.
Oh, am I next?
Well done.
Okay, I'm a little nervous, so I'm not gonna follow everyone. I'm gonna
Well, if you know.
So I'm gonna stay behind.
hey,
Create a
I'll
diversion.
cover the rear, guys, and I'm gonna just dart over here.
Okay.
Yeah,
Where? By the
Where?
lake.
Where? I haven't seen you move.
yeah. Sorry, I did my roller. I hear skittering, and I'm anxious.
Okay. Very good.
Yeah.
Josiah, so you moved there. Are you hiding or what?
No, not hiding yet.
No,
Okay.
because if he visibly hides in front of us, I'm gonna call him a little girl.
All right. Are you holding an action or anything like that?
I'm gonna hold an action to hide.
You can't hold an action to hide.
If anything spooks me, I'm gonna hide. No, I'll just leave it there. I'll just leave
Okay.
it there.
Very good. Hank.
Yep, I'm going to. Yeah, you mentioned.
To keep things simple, I'm going to keep Harbeck on Tricky Bob's turn.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yep,
Yeah.
that makes sense. So the where Hogsmore saw the figures, that's like this direction relative to me, right?
Yeah, relative. Well, more kind of over here, to be fair.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see that. Can you do it again? I didn't see that ping.
I
I can see it.
I'm on the wrong
I can see it.
layer.
It's here. No, I can
Okay.
see it. It's there.
You're just not far enough
yeah.
out.
Zoom
Oh,
out.
maybe, yeah. Oh, yes, I see. Yep, thank you. All right, cool. So I'm going to use my 30 feet
Mhm.
to move here. We're heading this way, right?
No,
Generally-
we're going. No,
generally
because it was
speaking.
south. It's south, right? Where the way we came.
Yes.
Yeah, but we got to get out that way anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
So
gotta get
out
out
and to
this
the
way, right?
left and down. Left
Yeah.
and down. So
Yep,
like
yep.
along
Oops.
Harbeck's wall.
So we need to go this way.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're planning to go around this way.
Cool.
Hmm.
Yeah, but I am suspicious, so I'm going to head here
I'm so damn
for
suspicious.
now and peek around the corner.
Okay, you make a perception check.
All right.
You do that.
Shipwrecks. I'm rolling terribly. Not as bad as Gimbal, but 12.
12. Okay.
Yeah.
When you peek around the corner, you see the most frightening, fearful thing I think you've ever seen.
Oh, yuck.
This thing that is creeping through the ruins with this hideous, deformed face and very twisted features. In fact, I'm going to show you a picture. Can I?
Oh, no.
God, I
wish
think I
could
know what this is.
Can I?
Stick it in chat, right? In
In Discord,
um,
you can check it in Discord.
no,
That's
well, you
in
could,
Zoom
but you
as well.
can do it in Zoom chat as well. Yeah.
I'm gonna share it to you. I guess I can share it in Zoom chat. It'll be the easiest
Well,
way.
you can
Everyone's
share it to
gonna see
just
it,
me
but-
if you're worried about.
Can
All
I?
right.
I
Yeah,
don't,
Oh, all right, yeah,
I
yeah.
don't think
Oh,
I
I
can.
want to see it too.
you can. You can hover
No,
over
no,
my
no.
picture
Because
Okay.
and then go. Yeah, hover over my
you can
picture.
you can DM to
Yeah, you can direct message me.
Yeah, but I would have to save this picture off the internet and
Ah.
download it to do that.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
Right, I see.
It should be
What about snipping
right-
tool? No,
Or
no,
just-
grab the snipping tool.
or just
I
yeah,
use snipping tool a lot. Yeah.
Fuck it. I mean, you
You
guys
can tell
are-
me the name of it, and I can do it.
it's
I won't
fine.
read any stats. I promise.
No, no, it's
Ah,
fine.
shush.
You will.
Everyone can. I'm
I was
gonna
trying to-
describe it anyway.
I
I'm
know
just
what
gonna.
it
I'm just gonna share the picture with you.
All right.
I'm not gonna look.
So obviously, yeah. If you don't,
I wanna look.
yeah, it's better if you don't look. But that's okay.
Aw.
Ah,
Oh, it's not what I expected at all.
yeah.
Oh my goodness. Is that a Bodak or something?
It is not.
that is.
Jesus.
I like that I can't read the back though. I don't know what that thing. Oh wait, no, there we go. No, it says it on the tab. Sorry. I'd never seen that before, so
I didn't even look at it.
Neither.
I need to
What
see
the
it later.
flap? Ooh.
I haven't seen it. So yeah.
Right, and it's
Oh.
climbing up the wall
Oh, even creepier.
into the
Yuck.
into the arena that you are essentially in.
Oh man. I'm gonna use my bonus action to hide.
Make
Yeah,
make it,
After
make a
seeing that, I'm
hide
spooked,
check.
man. Super spooked. Gross. Yuck.
You could make a wisdom check just to not run away. You don't
Yeah,
have
yeah.
to.
Well, you know what?
don't-
That
Well,
would-
I mean,
that would
what's
be-
the wise thing to do in this situation?
Yeah.
It's more of a Hank check.
No, to be honest, I think Hank would hide rather than run away.
Really?
Yeah. He's a
Well, I'm-
coward,
I'm
but he
Hank.
also
No.
he also hides a lot. He's more of a hider than a runner.
He's
Because
another
he's
fighter.
fat.
Mm.
Well, he's fat and he's lazy. So he,
Love
you know,
another runner.
Is it harder to hide while you're fat though?
no, not for Hank.
You can look like a rock.
So Hank's is 27. Hank's stealth check is 27.
27. Okay.
Yeah,
Very good. You're hiding then.
I'm hiding
Mm-hmm.
for this turn. Yeah,
Yep. That's
that ends my turn. Yeah.
that ends your turn. Okay.
I should also say to the guys before I try to hide, there's something really flippin' gross coming this way.
And you've literally seen it climbing up the wall about here.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's go.
Okay. At that point, it is Gimbal's turn.
Alrighty. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. No, 70. Sorry. Okay. And I'm going to turn back and just say, run. What are we doing? I'm running. I'm running. I don't care. I'm running. You can follow. I'm leaving. And yeah, that's it. That's my, I don't have any bonus actions. I'm just running.
Okay.
I'm
So
in full pelt.
you are running. Okay. Good. Tricky Bob, you've had your turn. So that's Gimbal. In fact, it is your turn, Tricky Bob.
Oh, again. I will probably. So I heard what Hank said about
Gross stuff.
the gross thingy, and so I keep running, but then look back at him and say like, what gross thing? Why aren't you running?
Can you see me?
Yeah, you're right there.
I mean, I imagine
You're-
you're in my line of sight.
You're
if
in
I turn
the you're in
back.
the yeah, you're in the corridor with us. We're like the opening.
Yeah. I guess so. I am super sneaky.
Oh right.
What
Well, I
about you'd be
mean-
hiding from the
Well, who, yeah.
creature
I
rather
can
than hiding
imagine,
from?
Hank, you're sort of crouched down in your robes, hiding in the shadow there. I think they know where you are, though, because they're going past you. You can't
Alright,
hide from
okay.
somebody that's in your line of sight.
All right. Are
That
we
buddy
still
sense.
in combat? Oh, we are still in combat, aren't we?
You are
We're
still in combat.
initiative.
Yep.
Oh,
All right.
jeez.
So I will say to Tricky Bob, can't describe it. Super gross. We got to go.
Like smelly or
Frightening.
frightening?
Smelly gross.
Nightmares.
or-
Nightmares. I say nightmares.
Okay, that's enough talking for your round. And that's all on Tricky Bob's turn, by the way. Josiah.
Okay, I don't want to be left behind. I'm gonna do a full dash. So what is that? 60 feet?
Yep.
So I can get to where Hardwick is,
Yep.
and then a little bit more because that's 40 feet there.
Yep.
And so basically right up to Gimbal. All right.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. And that's what I'm gonna do.
I'll be up
Alright.
to give. I ran 70.
Very good. Gimbal's moving. You're around the corner, basically, Gimbal.
Aha.
Hank, what are you doing? You're still crouched there hiding? Okay. Are you not going to stay there?
Is it my turn?
Yep.
Is it my turn? No, I am definitely not staying there. So I am going to use a bonus action to dash. Gross, don't do it. Oh, yuck, Russell. That's so yuck. I hate it. So I'm going to use my bonus action 25 feet. And then from there, 30,
You just rocket fast.
35. All right. So I'm going down to that section there. Hang on. Let me just. I can click. You stupid laptop. All right. There we go. So I think it was there, was it?
Okay.
I think that was it. So yeah, I'm dashing as my bonus action to there.
All right.
And with my action, I'm going to use a second health potion that I have.
Okay. Okay. So you stop and chug a potion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, as
Very
my
good.
action.
What's Hogsmore doing at this point, by the way?
Hogsmore is still where I left her, but she's going to follow me from the top. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Josiah, do you look back at all?
Why not? I'm interested to see what's making that noise.
So you glance back, and I shall share with you.
Nobody else look.
Okay.
Tim already did.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I haven't looked. I haven't. Oh, the picture. Yes, sorry.
Ugh. Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
gross. Oh, man.
Crawling over the top of the wall on all fours,
Oh,
starts to rise up and
that like a
begins to
tail?
look around.
The tail on its
Yeah.
spine?
Yeah, something like that. Okay,
Wait, has it seen us?
it's looking around.
Ah.
You can make a stealth check.
No, fucking making a stealth check. 15.
15. Okay. Uh, so it turns and glances in your direction, Josiah, and it leaps down off the wall towards you.
oh. I mean, he would have seen Hardek at least. Harbeck.
He wouldn't.
Harbeck is with Tricky Bob.
Tricky.
Oh, sorry. Right.
And Josiah, you are you exactly? I see. Okay, yeah. So he jumps out off the wall and starts to scurry in your direction. Gimble's running. It's the top of the next round. So Gibble, what are you doing? Are you still, you're just going to keep running because you've already started running? You don't have
Yeah,
any
I'm still
reason to
running.
change?
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So I'll go 35. So I'll do a run. I might,
That's not a dash. That's
that's just a run. That's just there, the 35.
That's not even a run. That's just a kind of a
movement.
stroll.
He's
Is it?
jogging.
Yeah,
35.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
dash
that's,
is
that's
a
your
run, right?
normal. That's your normal movement.
Oh,
With
okay.
dash, you're running.
Oh, the hell with it. 1, 2. Momo, get out
you
of the way.
bastard.
You're not there. There we go. Go on there.
Okay, very good. Okay, and Tricky Bob.
I'll keep running as well. 25.
You're
So
running,
where's-
so that if you're running, it's going to be 50 feet.
Yeah.
oh, 50. Wee. So I'm all the way down in front of Hank.
Yep.
Wee.
Wee. Me and her big. Oops,
All right.
crazy. Oh, I
Hank?
can grab him.
Hank, your turn.
Oh, Hank's turn, right? Yep, cool. So Hank is Josiah and Harbrick are way back there, eh? Okay.
No, Harbeck is with me.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, all right,
Harbeck
yeah,
is
cool.
running
So
with-
Josiah's at the back, right?
Yep.
So Hank is going to also run. He's going to do the same thing as before and dash using a bonus action. 1, 2. Where do we go? Where are we going from there?
Off the little combat map.
All right. Well, basically, I've got 10 feet remaining when I get to.
Okay, so you get past the edge of the combat map and you're running up the street at this point.
Yeah.
Okay. Josiah.
All right. I like.
Oh,
Hank
but wait
as
a minute, Josiah. It's not actually your turn.
No.
It's Grossman's turn. Yuck.
Josiah, you can make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, no.
5.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
you are now frightened. You've had the spell frightened cast on you and you are subject to the frightened condition. What
That's
this-
good. That's
what
good.
This means is that you have disadvantage on any ability checks or attack rolls while the source of your fear is within the line of sight.
Okay, where's my conditions?
And
No,
you
cannot.
can't willingly move closer to them, right?
That's exactly what I was about to say.
Sorry,
Thank you.
sorry.
Okay, all right. So let's see. Frightened creatures, disadvantage on ability checks, attack rolls. The creature can't willingly. Okay, cool. I've put that tag on me. I still had deafened from way back in the cave.
Pulls out the horn.
That's probably why you've been rolling with disadvantage the whole time for the
Hmm.
last 3 weeks.
Every time we talk to him, he's been going, "What?
Yeah.
Right.
What?"
And you put
Okay,
the horn in
so-
your ear.
You pretty much have to run at that point then.
Yep.
Yep, good.
So before I take off to sprint, which I am planning on doing anyway, I'm gonna throw down a bag of ball bearings behind me.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, so
Nice
that
one.
will make it dexterity saving throw as he covers that ground, or I think he has to move at half speed.
Right.
Oh no, sorry. If he's moving across, he must make a DC 10 saving throw or fall prone. A creature moving through the area at half speed doesn't need to make the save. So he can choose to willingly run through it, or anyway, throw
Okay.
down some ball bearings and then get the hell out of there.
All right.
Which I can do. Where's my
Right.
ruler? So I should be able to go 15 and then 45. So right behind Tricky.
Okay, and you guys go heading off. All right. You're just running. And I don't think you're gonna, I mean, tell me if you want to turn back and take a moment to look behind you.
I was
can't.
going to, at this point on my next turn, I was going to turn back to see if it came around the corner, and if it did, I was going to take a shot at it and run my 35 feet so that everyone could catch up, basically.
Right. Okay. Gimbal, you look back and you don't see anything come around the corner other than Josiah. And
Screaming.
Josiah is running, is screaming.
Existential dread.
All right,
Terrified.
breathe a slight sigh of relief. And
Right. So you raise your bow in that direction for a moment, but it's just Josiah, so you don't actually ever bring it down to fire. So you're like, and then you just lower it. Because
and then
nothing comes. Yep.
And then and then I'll turn away and then keep running along.
Keep running. Okay, so you heading back to the entrance to this whole district?
Yep.
Okay.
Although now, out of game, it makes more sense to me that we go to the exit that we didn't come into. So, so there'd be different guards.
You don't even know where that is.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, that's right. Out of game. That was out of.
So at
Bridge
this point,
coming.
you guys will get to around here.
Okay.
And as you get to there, you can make a perception check.
Perception.
Hank gets a 17 on perception.
Wow.
15.
Disadvantage on this still, don't I?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
6.
Okay. Josiah,
18.
18. Okay.
Yeah.
So Hank, Josiah, and Tricky Bob, you see here on top of the building, standing on top of the building is this creature. And it jumps down to here.
Yuck.
And then it
Yeah.
jumps, and it's about to jump down onto the ground level where you are, just as you're heading into the tunnel.
Yeah.
And you run like fuck. And you
I-
come
I-
out there. Yep.
Sorry, just as we're running, I'm also going to drop my bag of ball bearings because I had that readied. Yeah, so I'm going to do the same thing that Josiah did. Drop my bag of ball bearings at the entrance of the tunnel.
Right. And as you run
Yeah.
down the tunnel, does anybody look back again by the time you get to the other end of the tunnel?
I'll take a peek.
No
Okay,
way.
you make a
No, yeah, no way.
perception check for you, Gimbal.
I mean, I haven't seen this thing yet. Anyway, 8.
An 8.
Tunnel's probably pretty dark.
There's a silhouette up the other end of the tunnel, but you can't really tell what it is. It looks like it's bending over.
Bending over.
Bigger than the tunnel.
Is it bigger than the tunnel?
Yeah, like, is it bending over to get into it, or is it?
No, no,
Okay.
no, no.
No,
no.
it's bending over something. It's like, okay.
No,
That was far enough
it's-
away, and everyone's with me. They're like, okay, I'll turn back, and yeah, follow everyone else out.
All right, and the guards are standing outside the tunnel at the other end. Oh, you're back. You find anything useful? How'd your investigation go?
Well,
Uh,
have you had a chance to cross through this tunnel by chance?
Oh no, sir, no, sir. We don't go through there. It's not allowed. So
Don't go through there.
It's haunted, isn't it?
It's
Yep.
it's quite the sight.
Super haunted. Super
don't-
haunted.
Now you guys have got like blood and shit on you, right? At
Yes.
this point,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Josiah throws up.
just
Yeah.
throws up.
Yeah, he's out of breath and he puts his hands on his knees. He bends over. He just retches.
Christ.
Terror.
Hank's leaning against the wall.
I've got to. Can I
You're
do
right
another
there.
turn back to see at the tunnel? Just I
You-
want to
you
do
can
another
look
double
back.
take. And
Yeah,
is
yeah.
it still there?
Perception check.
Yes, thank you. 22.
22. Okay, you see at the other end of the tunnel, you see this creature bending over and picking up one of the ball bearings. It looks up and looks directly at you, Gimbal, for a moment. It lifts up the ball bearing and then it turns and walks back out past the edge of the tunnel, away from you, out of sight,
Yeah.
Alright,
kind of saunters out of shot, as
So
it were.
it's far enough away that I don't think I'm gross. I'm creeped out. I'm creeped out, but I'm not grossed out to the point that these guys are throwing up on the floor. So
Right.
I think like a chill will go. Yeah, up so. And I'll compose myself and say,
You certainly see that it looks like a deformed thing that you've never seen before. There's this growth coming out of its head and has a tail. That's kind of hunched over and has this strange physical form that you've never seen before.
so I'll turn back. I'll turn back to the guy and say, sorry, sir. What? I didn't catch your name.
My name, he gives you a name. He's like, my name's Tom.
Tom. Well, given what we've seen in our short, very short investigation, I
Yes, sir.
strongly recommend that if you wish to see your friends and family, that you never go through that tunnel.
Truly, sir.
Truly. And if it's all the same to you, Please not tell anyone or anything that we have gone through this tunnel. For now, I fear for the lives of myself and my fellow investigators.
Crikey, that's very serious indeed. You don't think I should tell Lieutenant Ainslaw?
If you'd be willing not to, I'd be very grateful. In fact, I'd be willing. It feels as though I'd be paying for my life at this point.
Well, why would Lieutenant Ainslaw have a problem? I mean, you've got all official documents and everything, don't you?
We do, but did he not order you to guard this tunnel?
Oh yeah. That's right.
Then
Yeah.
I'm very much afraid that he may also be complicit to the activities within this. As I said,
I don't understand
for your
what
health,
you
for your
mean.
health and our health, I'd rather none of this.
Are you saying Lieutenant Ainslaw is part of some sort of conspiracy?
In the event of what we've seen in there and the threats that are posed in there,
That's
I would
terrible.
say yes. I would say that if he's not complicit in these activities, he's at least allowing them to occur.
What did you see? What's in there?
Wizards and creatures far beyond your imagination.
Nightmares.
These men next to me aren't throwing up for no reason.
I'm not throwing up.
What's going on?
I think
This
it's a
man-
bit of a big accusation to make of Ainslaw to be involved in this. Look, it might be just an.
I'm not. Look, he's assigned the guards here. I'm not saying the lieutenant is directly involved in what's going on in there, but I would say maybe for his own safety, he's also turning a blind eye.
Well, there's a guards on every
I don't know
corner,
about that.
everywhere. You know, it's a bit. Might be a coincidence. And look, there was a.
There's some spooky
heathen-
demonic witchcraft going on.
Yeah.
Listen, Tom, and I'm gonna grab Tom around the shoulders. Say, Tom, mate,
Yeah. Well,
do yourself a favor. Take this, and I'll hand him 10 gold pieces and say, take this. Take your family
No,
for
no.
a nice night out. Tell them you love them.
I can't
Don't
do
go
that.
through that tunnel.
I can't do that, sir. I won't go through the tunnel. I promise you that. But I can't take your money. I can't.
Well, all right. I leave it to your discretion.
I don't see how I can not tell Lieutenant Ainslaw. It's policy, sir.
Gimbal, I think
I've known this man for
What-
years. He's
go and
my
tell the captain ourselves.
Mhm.
We'll tell him.
Hmm.
We'll go and tell him. We'll tell him what we saw. Yeah. Don't go through the
Alright.
tunnel.
Would you like me to take you to him, sir?
Yeah, let's go see him.
I mean, do you know? Did you know Gareth? I mean, I call him Gareth, but it's
You're on first name terms.
well, I've known him for years. So
He doesn't respect us very much, I'm afraid.
Yeah, probably. I don't know.
Hang on. Outside of games, isn't Ainslaw the one that gave us our little writs?
Yeah, he is.
Our little,
Yes.
yeah. So why are we not wanting to tell him what we've just seen?
I don't want to go to prison.
Why would we
Anyway.
go to prison?
Yeah.
Look, at this point, I say, all right, you can all, yes, you all go discuss the findings with the lieutenant and Tom. I'm going, if it's all the same to you, I'm going to an undisclosed location to gather my thoughts.
Gimbal, you go and do the thing for the daughters. You've got
Yeah.
more pressing concerns.
I'm going to glare at Hank.
What? Why? The thing for the daughters.
Yep. I'll go do that for those people.
Yeah.
Yeah, go and do that thing for your daughters.
Thank you.
Your two lovely girls at home.
Thank you, Josiah. Yes,
Josiah,
you're right.
would
I'll
you like
go
to make a
hug.
persuasion
Give 'em-
check, please. Actually,
That's a
Persuasion?
good save. That's a good
I
save.
like it's a deception check.
Am I still terrified, or has the effects worn off?
out of
That's a
vomit.
great question. How long does frightened fear work? What does it go for? This lasts for.
Source of its fear within line of sight. So if I can't see anymore, I shouldn't be frightened.
Yes.
Oh, he did turn
but-
the corner.
But it is.
But he could be
This is actually a spell,
Oh, okay.
and it has a duration of a minute. So yeah, it's probably wearing off now.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. deception check. It is.
Save my ass.
It is
I don't get it. Why
22.
are you worried about the daughters in front of this guy?
Are we out of game? I don't want to discuss all of what's going
Yeah.
through my head in all
Yeah,
of this.
no,
Yeah,
we'll
no,
just-
we'll keep going for now. But
Yeah. So
So,
Gimbal,
at
just
at
go
that
home
point-
to Gimbala and Gimbletta, and you let them know that you love them.
Yeah, you should probably go see your family. Off you go.
Thank you, Joey and Tom.
We'll talk to Lieutenant Ainslaw.
Very good. All right, I'll be on my way to recover,
Right.
and I'm going to sleuth off.
And as you sleuth off, he turns around to you, Josiah and Hank and Tricky Bob. He goes, "You know where he lives, don't you?
Yeah.
If we need to find him, we'll be able to find him.
Yeah.
we know where he is.
He'll be fine.
Yeah.
That's good."
Don't know where I'm gonna be. Hello, mother.
And mother's going to be, well,
She's gonna love me.
Yeah,
Ah,
yeah.
so
All
she
your-
steals all my money.
all your favorite people.
Mm.
Right. Okay, so Lieutenant Ainslaw. So you guys are going to be taken to the lieutenant. Is that what's happening? Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. So you go to the City Watch headquarters of this district, and you've been here once before, as you well know. And you find Lieutenant Ainslaw.
I like detective.
Yeah.
God damn it, the mayor's on my ass. I
Yeah,
gotta
we
stop
should-
these killings. You've got 24 hours.
Right. It should be Eddie Murphy playing Lieutenant Gareth Ainslaw.
Oh, is this like canon
Eddie Murphy's
in
boss.
our, let me add that into the spreadsheet.
Can I picture Eddie Murphy in armor now?
Lieutenant
He's
Ainslow.
not Eddie Murphy.
Eddie
Damn it,
You
Murphy.
are not.
Doesn't have to have the voice, but I'm picturing now Eddie Murphy in film.
Yeah.
Beverly Hills. Beverly Hills Cop.
I've got a vampire NPC in Chicago who is basically Eddie Murphy though.
He's everywhere.
Gareth Marshall.
You have to do
Oddly
Eddie
enough, his
Murphy
name
voice
is
now. Yeah.
Actually, Gareth as well.
It's quite a difficult voice to do.
It's quite
Eddie.
hard. Yeah, I think he's been in so much. It's quite hard to tell what like his signature one is.
Okay, so you get there and they take you inside and they knock on the door and he bids you enter, and you all come in and the lieutenant or the soldier that you were just talking to, Tom, he's standing there kind of looking at you nervously. He says, go on. And the lieutenant looks over at your little group. So you've come back. You've got something on your mind. I assume you're here with some purpose.
Yep, and as you can see, we've got something on our minds and something all over my body, as you can tell by the blood on me.
Yep. I have no hair.
Mm.
Are you actually bald now?
Well, I don't wear a
That's a
hat,
gross
so
smell.
I think so. Yeah, I would say
Oh my
that
god.
I would say that Hank has no beard and he has no hair and no eyebrows.
So here's
Wow.
a question. Did
What's
you? I'm going to leave this up to you, Hank. When you were healed from the burns,
Yeah.
Mm.
Mm.
did that heal the burns? As in, when burns heal, they leave scars normally.
Yeah.
Do you want to have scars, or would you rather that he didn't have those scars?
Red like
I
a
don't think
lobster.
I don't think he has the scars, but because I think it heals all of your like living tissue,
Right.
so to speak.
Returns
The
it to
heal
its
was quite
natural
quick
state.
as well,
Right.
right?
However,
Mm.
hair is not living, so I would say
It's
that
gone.
hair is all gone.
Okay.
All gone.
Okay.
I don't think all. He had a pretty
All,
good
all
beard.
that was exposed, to the flame is gone.
What
So
about,
you
like,
got
the
you got
singed
body
shot?
hair, but you
So
don't
he's-
have any.
yeah.
What about his clothes then?
Why
So,
is he naked?
well,
Yeah.
Are there patches, holes?
Well, I leave that to you to tell me how effective this flame really is. Like, is it a long burning thing that can damage things that are tougher than skin, for instance?
Well, it's what's tougher than skin?
Well, like leather armor.
anything.
Like,
Well, I don't think it would have burnt through your leather armor, but it might have burnt through your tabard or your cloak or
Oh, definitely did.
You know,
Definitely did.
that sort
Yeah,
of
any
stuff.
basically anything that can.
Cloth.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
were wearing my
cloth.
coat.
Was I?
Yeah, he was. It's
Yeah.
gone.
What happened to my coat? What happened to my coat?
I had you like some tatters.
Right, enough.
sorry.
What are you doing here? What's happened?
We
Who's this bald guy?
What has happened to you? Looks you up and down.
we had a lead, and we were investigating what we thought was a potential crime scene.
Oh yeah.
In the abandoned district in the palatial area, and we happened to.
This is the area that's been guarded off that you've been instructed not to enter. Everyone's been instructed not to enter.
That's why.
Oh, that will explain the fact that.
Well,
we
but
had to-
sir, they came to us and asked to enter. It's not my fault. They had writs and seals that had your name on them, sir. I didn't mean to let them through.
we
I
had
would also like to get on the record that me and Herbert were not aware that we were not meant to go there. We were influenced by these three, and we're entirely independent. Actually,
I'm
we're
not
gonna wait
there, so
outside.
it's two.
Two,
Yeah.
sorry,
Yeah,
yeah. These two, and the other one who left home to see his daughters.
God, you're still ratting me out. Daughters to the daughters.
I have certain underworld connections. I don't think you need me to name who they are, but I was led with some information that made us believe there was something that was worth investigating in that area. And while looking through the ruins, we came across a terrifying creature killing and ripping the throat out of a woman who was in the area. We rushed in and we tried to help, but the beast was too strong. Look what it did to us. It killed that poor woman.
You do stink. What is on your breath?
On my breath. Oh, that's my vomit.
Oh,
Sorry.
No.
I wish I could have taken a glass of water.
I don't know where you've been or what you've been doing, but I bid you do not enter that area again. That is strictly off limits.
I'm
That is
definitely not
why
going in
there
there,
have
but-
been guards posted there. It's been off limits for weeks. There's been attempted theft and all sorts of things going on around that district, all sorts of nonsense. I've lost 6 guards in the last 6 weeks.
In that district
location.
alone.
In that district alone.
Well, I know what's doing it. I know what's killing the guards.
Oh, you do you?
Yeah, I mean, it looked like
Bloody near killed us.
yeah, like a
Look at
Like
my
a-
eyebrows.
horribly large and thin, naked gray man with a devil's tail and a scorpion's tail coming out of his base of his neck.
And like a weird thing on the top of his head and big pointy teeth, and he was black, like
He steps up
jet
to you.
black.
Because you're making this up.
No,
As
And Tom says,
I wish-
well,
I
sir,
wish
so
I
they were terribly frightened when they came out. So I saw them. This one here, he puked on my boots practically.
I
He
did.
just threw up when he came out. I mean, they were covered in blood. I think they're not. I don't think they're lying, sir. They definitely saw something in there. All
very
right.
very scary.
So, would you like to go and investigate them?
I don't want to go
No.
back there. Not
Mm.
without a full regiment of soldiers.
So, what are you looking for? You want me to sign over a regiment of soldiers to go marching in there?
Look, you can do what you want. I don't want any part of this anymore, unless I'm going.
We just
in
thought
there.
you should know, right?
Yeah, you asked us to investigate, and we found something.
All right.
I don't.
So,
I don't want to
this
go back in there.
creature that you saw, what do you think it was?
Fiend, a hellish being.
Some kind of devilish concoction of magic.
So, do you think this has got something to do with them Baraquile envoy wizards? I mean,
Definitely.
they're in there all the time, sir, aren't they? I mean, they're the ones doing the investigating. Don't think
Well,
they
we saw a couple of them on
Do you-
on a
so-
wall.
Did you just?
Mm.
Yeah.
And I think the woman who was murdered by the beast, I think she was wearing their robes, but he was so frenzied in his blows with his claws, it probably just ripped them to shreds.
I think he was after us, not
Yeah.
her.
So do you think that they have unleashed something?
I would definitely say they've unleashed something.
I
I don't
think
even know if they
so.
can control it.
Although I will say it does seem to have some sort of, in hindsight, it does seem to have some sort of self-control because it didn't follow us through the tunnel.
It's like it's relegated to that area. It's only got a certain limit of space it can go. Have there been any attacks outside of that district?
Nothing the same as that, no.
Hmm.
The guards that did survive the original attacks spoke of a huge beast, a huge monster, a
Out of
massive
game, Russell.
wolf-like creature.
Was this creature that we saw, was it huge or was it like humanoid sort of size?
Human size.
Right. Yeah. Cool. All right. Sweet. Yeah. No, this wasn't that big. It was taller than me, but
But
Yeah.
what were the circumstances of that attack?
Well, the alarm was raised. Soldiers went in. They encountered a group of individuals in combat with this fiend, this creature, this what did they call it, Tom? Do you remember? There was a name that was bantered about. Oh, I don't know, sir. Can't remember. I know there was about 6 soldiers that just got smashed against the wall when we found them. We had to pick their brains out of the grit in the wall.
Jeez.
Hmm.
I'd have just left it there, personally.
When you say
These are our friends we're talking about, sir, if you don't mind. I've known these
sure.
blokes since the time I was 15 years of age, and some of them
Well-
younger. We grew up in the
well,
same
sure.
street, some of them. We weren't gonna
I
leave
understand.
their
Sorry,
brains
perhaps
stuck
I
in the grit in the wall.
spoke out of turn, but I mean, you take most of the mess and spending an afternoon picking out the nitty gritty bits is a bit much for someone to deal with, isn't it?
Go on, please. Anyway, when you say that the guards found a group already in combat, were they not guards as well?
You're talking to, well, Tom says, no, they weren't guards. Ainslaw raises his hand to Tom and says, Tom, perhaps you best sit down. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. He says, the individuals in question are now wanted criminals.
What kind of criminals?
Wanted.
Well, I mean, like,
Wanted one.
are they known criminals? Are they burglars? Are they mercenary outfit? Are they rogues? Stick-up men?
They have been accused of thieving from the Barakyle envoy.
Interesting.
Well, do they have enough evidence to make that claim?
What's evidence, sir? Says Tom.
Asking me what evidence
Tom's
is?
only a constable.
It's like when you've got proof of somebody doing something, otherwise you can't really indict them of a crime.
You must understand that the Barakyle envoy are not the sort of people that need to generally tend to deal with evidence. These are individuals who carry great weight diplomatically with the courts and with the nobility here. And so when they ask for somebody to be put on a wanted list, it is usually done as a favor.
You kind of see that is a bit broken, right?
Ainslaw shrugs. He says, you must understand, things here are very complicated.
What's the matter?
They don't have to be.
Don't
Look,
they?
I think you need to give your gods another chance, maybe another fair review, because if I could say my opinion, I think their views might be a little bit biased.
Which guards are you talking about?
They weren't guards that were accused of stealing. It was just a group of people that were there, right?
Why were they
Yes.
there?
Exactly. Why were they
Exactly.
there?
So you see, it's quite possible that the Barakyle envoy did have thieves stealing from them. However, things have gotten quite a lot more complicated than that, and now we're wandering into matters and affairs of the state, details that I do not have the rank or authority to speak to you of.
What do you think we should do from here? Like, look, we've offered to help you, but this seems
I think
pretty dangerous.
I think I'm done with this.
So you'd like to hand in your writs and seals?
Look, these things last for a little while, right?
What?
The writs and seals, like, they'll disintegrate in what, like a couple of weeks of use. They won't be around forever.
That's true.
Well, hang on,
What
Tom.
other sort of
How
trouble
much?
do you intend to get yourselves into in the meantime?
Nothing to do with that area.
Yeah, no trouble there.
Yeah.
But look, we'll keep an ear out, and we'll gather information at this point a little bit more passively, I think.
We've learned a very tough lesson.
I'll tell you what. If you can find out anything solid, anything useful, anything that I can do something with, I have a friend among the nobility whom I might be able to call in some sort of favor and actually.
Who's your
see something
friend?
done. That's not something I'm going to discuss with you.
Oh.
It's
In
such
any
a big
case-
grin. That's great.
Yeah.
But you will need to find something that I can truly demonstrate. If you can pin something on someone.
Well,
Need an
if we
item
actually
or-
find that evident, are you willing to stand trial against the envoys?
Stand
In a
trial.
court of law?
Are you planning to hold this trial? Are you?
Well, haven't passed my bar yet, but once I do,
Out of game, can Tricky Bob be the first dwarf to employ the formal court system in
That was my-
Tricky Bob is about to invent the law system out of nowhere.
I think when
She's
she
about
means
to
past the
overthrow the
bar,
feudal system.
Yeah,
Right.
she's created a measuring stick, and she has
The
to
lawmaking
make
renaissance.
like a book of law that is bigger than the measuring stick, and that's passing the bar.
Right. Or is it like making a wisdom saving throw not to walk past the bar?
Mm.
Yeah. That's yeah.
Ah,
Easier said than done
easier said than done.
for Hank.
um,
I will only offer you this. If you can find something useful, I will put it in the hands of somebody who might have the power to do something about it. There will be no trial.
All right.
sounds good enough.
Yeah, I think something needs to be done about this, but I don't know if we're the people to do it. Not yet.
Not yet.
Thank you for hearing us,
Very good.
Lieutenant.
Very good.
And thank you for believing us.
Hmm.
You're
Eventually.
You
Yep.
can thank Tom here for that. I wouldn't have believed you if he hadn't seen what you said you saw, or at
You know-
least seen the results of what you said you saw.
all right. Well, if it's all right with you, I think we're going to take our leave.
Very good then.
Need
Right.
a beer.
Good day then.
Head out of here.
Give me a
Right.
minute to think that was in character or not.
So you guys head off out of the lieutenant's headquarters and the guards, the city watch headquarters. Where are you going?
Where do we think Gimble's gone?
Well, I don't know.
Daughters?
Do you say?
I would have thought the daughters. Hey, now that we're out of earshot of the guards, why was Gibble so sketchy about talking about the daughters?
Because we
I don't know.
we don't want to announce who we're working for.
You guys are wearing the robes. You're
I
literally
never said we
wearing
were
them.
working for the daughters. Said he was
So-
going to go do a daughters thing.
Hank is
I-
wearing his robe currently.
I put my
Right,
coat over
well,
him.
Yeah, but you
That's
can
why he
see
was
the
wearing-
bottom. It's a very
wait,
recognizable
what-
robe.
What was the
Look, it
problem?
doesn't-
What was all the deception about? Like,
Because
who cares? We might be merchants to the daughters of Twilight.
Yeah,
Oh well,
Contractors.
Then, yeah, I
we
just
could be
didn't-
cleaning the gutters. Who knows?
Yeah, look, I just didn't want to bring possibly their name into ill repute, as we've only been in their employ for a day. You know, you've got to
Yeah, well, fair enough.
know who butters your bread, right?
Yeah, but if we're gonna go with that, let's maybe be a bit more subtle and not wear the uniform.
Yeah, well, that's why we should probably consider what we're doing before we head out for the day.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't know we were going to do this. I had a lot of dragon's breath before we came out, so that's kind of on you guys.
What time is it?
What
Let's
time
look
is
up the
it?
sky.
The time it's getting on towards the late afternoon now, and the sun's just beginning to dip. First sun.
All right. Let's go back to the daughters. Let's go and check out Gimbal as he fails his other attempt with his scrying.
Mm.
I can't do it till the next day, of
Yeah.
course.
Oh well, there's
So we're gonna head
Go.
back to the daughters. I assume Gimbal, where are you?
Yeah,
Oh.
well,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gimbal's not with the daughters.
So cut to Gimbal.
thank
All right,
you.
side quest.
So
Oh.
there are a few things I wanted to quickly do. So first off, I'm scared of, yes, the connections that we've done and the fear that we'd end up being arrested and that the daughters would be complicit and then we'd lose our contract and a lot of things go through his head. So the first sewer grate I find I'm jumping into, and I'm going to wait in that sewer for maybe half an hour to see if anything follows me into the sewer.
Right. So we don't have sewer grates so much as sewer entrances and the
Sewer entrance,
sides of walls and things, tunnels that lead into the wall and then go down. And you go just inside, or do you go quite a
Just
long way?
so just inside up to the first turn or bend,
Okay.
and then I keep my peer through the to the exit for the next half hour and just keep an eye on it.
Make a perception check.
Please don't be a 1. 18.
You don't believe you're being followed at this point.
Okay, and then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the outskirts of the east wall and
Okay.
fetch Momo from where I left him.
Yay.
Okay. All right. You get Momo back. Good.
And then I would go to Ballarin because there's something I want to ask him.
All right. So you get to Ballaran's house, and you.
So is it open? Is it open business? Can I just walk in?
It is open for business. Yes.
Okay, cool. So I'll open the door and is Ballarin in or what do I see?
Ah, it's the ranger. Where's Hank?
Good afternoon, Ballarin.
Hank's not here with you.
No, he's not. I'm sorry. He'll be along a
Oh,
little
you're
later.
I
But
see.
if you'd humor me,
Humor. I see.
Just-
What do you want?
just briefly. So as you can see, I'm a bit disheveled and
What are
beaten
you
and
covered in? Is that blood?
mostly my own, and a bit of a bird.
What
But-
happened to you? There are feathers stuck in the blood. What on earth have
Did
you been
you-
doing?
Well, you know that closed off district nearby.
Oh yes.
Well, we got in.
Why did you do that?
Well,
Yes, Gimbal. Why did
Now
we do
that
that?
He
now
picks
that I
one
think
of the
about it,
feathers off you.
it was my suggestion, really. Well, we ran out of things to do for the day, and
Listen. Close the door and let me just lock the door.
Hmm.
If we're gonna
Oh,
talk
that would
about
be very
these
wise. That's very
sorts of
good.
things. I'm not
Yes.
going to have
Momo
someone
in.
wandering in here while you're talking about things that are illegal. Close the door. Now come on through. We'll go out the back. You look like you could use a cup of tea.
Oh, I'd love a cup of tea. Thank
Now,
you.
just sit down.
Hmm.
Just have a chair. Let's clean you up, shall we?
Well, that's my main question, really. Is given your expertise in alchemy, from your store and from the potions you've supplied, and my attire, these were the nicest clothes I had, Ballarin.
I can mend them if you like.
No, more. What would you recommend for getting rid of the blood?
Oh, this. He casts prestidigitation.
You do me a favor.
Just cleaning them right now as you speak.
Yeah, but,
Yes.
no. Besides those,
Another favor besides doing your laundry for you.
just I'd rather. Well, yes. Prestidigitation. Have you taught Hank prestidigitation?
I don't
Hey, now.
remember what out of game hack do you have prestidigitation?
No, I didn't choose
God damn it.
prestidigitation. Don't you try and influence my Hank Gimbal.
I'm just asking.
Sadly, no, he wouldn't refused to learn prestidigitation.
Refused.
Didn't didn't think it was practical enough.
Well,
Wasn't useful for stealing things.
well, given that, not so much stolen. Could you clean this for me? And I'll pull out the robe. Could you just clean that while you're cleaning my clothes?
What's this?
A dress.
Find this robe. It's not a dress. Gimbal, what is this?
It is a robe.
These are arcane markings, Gimbal.
Yes, they are.
This is the symbol of the Barkyle Envoy.
It is.
Dun dun dun.
I was very careful.
This
About-
is the mark of an enforcer.
Dun dun dun.
It was. We were very careful.
Tell me,
That-
Gimbal, who did
Yes.
you kill? Did you kill this person?
No, I did not.
Was Hank involved in this business?
Hank was with the group. I don't think he.
You'd best
No.
be honest with me, Gimbal.
No,
I'll
I'm think.
find
I'm
out.
think. Well, all right, fine, fine, Val. Well, look, I respect you enough. We went into the hidden, the district we're not allowed to go into,
Let's see.
and the Barakar wizards seemed to dominate the district completely. And we were sneaky, but they spotted Josiah, and so me and Balaran rushed back. Josiah was
Hank.
attacking the previous owner of this robe.
Himself.
Yes.
We did jump in to assist, but we then we were quickly overwhelmed by the force of these wizards. And
How many of these wizards were there?
Two.
I mean, it sounds bad when I say it, but two
Let me ask you.
overwhelmed us.
I have one. Well, they're wizards, Gimbal. Of course, they overwhelmed you. That's what they do. That's why wizards are so powerful.
I was quite surprised with how powerful they were.
Yeah, sure.
Hmm.
My question to you, Gimbal, is this: were there any witnesses?
Well, yes. If there were two wizards, and as you can see, I only have one robe.
So one of them got away.
Yes.
So do they know your faces and your names?
They definitely know my face, but they don't know our names. They don't know our names. No, just my face.
Let me ask you this then. If they were to return to the location where your little combat took place, would they find anything of value or of your personal items? Physical items, anything that you left behind, anything that you touched, anything that they could use to find you or cast spells upon you?
If a coin had been on that person,
Coin?
coin. If there had been if I had flicked a coin into a well and someone had picked that coin, if a wizard had picked up the coin in the well, would they be able to find the person who flicked that coin in the well?
Well, it depends on the wizard. But I should suggest that the Barakyle Envoy have their ways and means. If you've touched something, you will leave an
Yes,
imprint.
there are a few coins. Yes.
Did you throw any? You're a ranger, Gimbal. Did you fire arrows?
Yes.
Did you
Yep,
collect
I
the
did.
arrows when you were done?
Multiple. No, because another thing appeared after the wizards.
Another
And
thing.
A big, gross. Well, I didn't really see it from a distance. There was this weird thing, looked like a person, but with like a horn.
What?
Some weird demon thing. Horn, not normal.
Some sort of aberration or fiend?
Yes. Yes, definitely a fiend or aberration. Yes, not normal. Not something you'd come across just like in your day to day.
I see. I see.
I'm guessing
Well,
it works
I
with the wizards because it was
suppose-
quite coincidental.
Oh. Well, perhaps you should go back and find whether or not your arrows and other items have been left behind. Or if you're too cowardly, you can
That.
trust that they will have been found and will be used against you.
Cool, thank you for the advice. Those are my options. Can you clean the robe for me?
Of course.
Thank
Of course I can.
Lovely. Right. Mhm.
Prestidigitation cleans the road. Does the
Right.
spell. Passes it back to you. Says, I suggest you put that in a bag. Hey, wait, I have a bag. Gives you a bag.
Oh, thank you. I'll
Sack.
take another bag. Right.
That will keep it now, yes.
Well, given everything that we've just done, Valorant, I'd hate to implicit you further. So I will take my leave because of those god-damned arrows.
You're gonna pay the man?
Very curious as to what else you find.
Hmm.
You're
I'll let you know. I
very,
don't think we did find anything in particular. Just,
It was very
something-
brave of you to go into that district. I wouldn't have.
I mean, there's brave and then there's ignorant.
Ignorant is another word I possibly could have used. But
Hmm.
there are yet other words.
With my
That's fine.
arrows. But yeah, you've given me thought. Yeah. Yes. Thank you.
Well, when
Thank
you
you, Val.
see Hank, pass on my best wishes. I'd like to see him when he has a chance.
Not at all. I'm sure he will see you before I.
You
I
are
do.
still intending to leave on your journey shortly?
It depends on my competence.
Well, if
Yes.
the past is anything to go by, you might be here for some time.
I might. We might. Yes. I'll keep trying. And Memo, come, and then we'll make our leave.
Very well. Okay, and where do you head to?
I will go at this. What time of day is it? Like, I
It's
know.
getting close to sunset now. Well, it is sunset. I think we're already
All right,
established that.
I'll start to head to. I'll head to the gate of the entrance to the Daughters of Twilight.
Okay.
I'm not going in yet, and I'll either wait or I'll ask the guards if my companions, the other ravens or crows have come through. If not, I'll wait at the gate.
All right. And have you guys come through by this point? You may well have.
Sure.
Probably, yeah.
I would say so.
Yep, they direct you in then.
Well, all right.
Right.
Before direct me in, I was like, could you just go tell them that I'll be at the closest tavern to the recent events.
Closest tavern to the recent events. Now out of game. Wait a moment.
They'll know what it means.
All right, then I'll do that. And they send a messenger. So a messenger boy comes into where you guys are, knocks on the door. Dunk, dunk, dunk. You open the door. Excuse me, are you the Frostmoor Crows?
Frostmoor Crows, at your service.
I have a message for you from one Gimble, Lord Gimble Moonbrook.
Lord.
I love the Lord.
Says he's at the nearest tavern to, what does this say? What does it say again, Gimble?
Incident. The
Nearest
incident.
tavern to the incident. Incident.
Very good. Thank you very much.
All right.
I flip him a copper.
Thank you, my lord. Off he goes. Closes the door. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Toddles
Bye.
off.
Should we go get a pint then?
Where's the nearest tavern to the incident?
So what incident?
No idea.
We've only ever been.
The whole thing that the Tricky, where have you been?
Well, there's been plenty of incidents.
Yeah, I mean, the only tavern that we've been here has been the where we spent the other night partying. Yeah, we all had fun.
Oh, the party tavern. Maybe that's where he is.
Wait,
I don't-
well, maybe it means the
do-
incident. The cast your minds back to our first adventures together
Mm.
when Gimbal threw that bar down the sewer. Maybe it
I
means that
don't
one.
mean that. Come on.
Oh,
just went
that
through an
was an
incident.
incident. Do you think that bard's still there?
You can make an intelligence check if you want.
Everyone?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Right.
But, you know, and I'm not even sure I know what he's talking
That's
about.
21 for
All-
me.
Fourteen.
Here's what I'm implying, Russell, is that they go near the gate that the tunnel that
Yeah,
we just walked
14.
through, ask
Yeah.
a simple commoner passerby to say, where's the nearest tavern, which is what I intend to do,
Okay.
and go there.
I mean, like, I was guessing it was that, but we've never been to any bars around there. I don't even know if there is a bar. We might walk there and they'll be like,
You
"Hey, where's the
might,
nearest-
but
what
they'll
if-
at
what if
least
there's-
point you.
What
like,
if
3
there
miles
are-
point you to the closest one.
What if
What if
there are
there's-
2 bars that are equidistant?
Right. What if there's
Oh,
5
yeah.
bars?
Yeah, there could be an infinite number of bars
Could
that are
be.
equidistant
This
from.
is
Could
Van
be.
Gate.
So after-
Van Gate is the biggest city in the world.
And then
Yeah.
after, okay, so we go there and we do that, and after going through 5 bars, we finally find Gimbal at the 6th.
That's about the size of it. Is that what's going to happen?
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty
that's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
All right. So it's about
We're all
2
fucking
hours later.
furious at Gimbal.
It's a pub crawl. I think you'd all be pissed by now.
Yeah,
Right,
but
so
it's
2
the
hours
pub crawl
later.
for us. You've just been
Make it-
sitting there.
No, you're right. 3 hours later. The 3 of you are going to make Constitution saving throws.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I don't drink.
Okay.
haha.
You don't drink? Okay, so you're good.
Ten.
5.
5. Okay, so Hank is quite sloshed at this point.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah, so
And
much is new.
The 3 of them, plus with Harbeck in tow, finally coming into this bar. What's the name of it? I actually have a map.
think at this
of all
point,
the
Hank's
taverns in
probably
Van Gate.
forgotten that they're even looking for Gimbal.
The loose
Yeah.
hag.
Yeah. Loose hag.
Well, we have the Nag's Head as one of the
Oh, that's good.
bars, but that's
Oh,
okay.
nothing will beat the clunge.
The sloshed
Clunge.
fish.
The clunge is classic.
Oh,
I
Russell,
do- I
can you
have a
bring back?
list.
Can you bring back the clunge on the Discord?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, clunge
Rename
is
the
gone.
clunge.
All right.
Because we're actually going to use it now. Like every week
Yeah.
we'll do like a pre-game session.
Pre-clunge.
A meta
Yeah.
game session.
Yeah, meta session. Yeah, at the clunge.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. You go into the bar,
anyway.
find the tavern, and you go inside, and there you see Gimbal sitting. I assume Gimbal, you're still waiting. You've been waiting for a
Still
while.
waiting. I've had one. I think I'd have one drink to calm my nerves,
Okay.
but I'm a bit on edge, and I'm watching the door.
Do you have a
I'd be
meal?
watching.
Did you get a meal? You would have been quite hungry unless you just didn't feel like
A
eating.
minimal meal, not a full like schmorgasbord, like not a full thing, like an entree to nibble on.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
but bread.
All right. Some bread and
Cheese.
soup then.
Mm.
Cheese. Yeah. Okay. All right. So these guys, you come in. Hank, you're kind of a little bit sloshed as you come in, and Gimbal's there. Gimbal, you look up and see the 3 of them, 4 of them.
I wave. I'll keep looking down. I'll wave them over to the table.
Gimbal. Bit of a
So-
wild goose chase trying to find you.
Gimbal. Oh, that's right.
How? Oh. How did the guards go?
It's fine. It's settled. We covered our tracks. They believe that I'm gonna lower my voice a little bit.
This
We
is a
told them-
very posh tavern, by the way, because it is the closest place to the Palatial District and Ludovic.
Did they allow Momo in? Because I'm about to throw on my bread.
You might have tossed them some coins to let Momo in.
Yes, done. All right, I tossed Momo the rest of my food scraps.
Aw.
Quietly.
Pull up chairs and sit down, do you?
Yeah, and
Mm.
talking very quietly to Gimbal. So
Right.
we told them the creature basically did it. We told them about the creature. The guards kind of suspect the Barakal envoy behind this anyway.
Mm.
Yeah. Apparently they came across a group of people. An alarm was raised, and 6 guards went in and found them fighting that creature, and it just wiped the floor with them. Apparently, there are some wanted men, some bounties on their heads put by the Barakal envoy, and the lieutenant's happy for us to keep investigating. He doesn't seem he believed our story.
The who are the wanted men? Did they summon the monster?
Well, we don't know. There's
Hmm.
people that the Barakal want. The guards were called by them. Is kind of what I got from them.
Right.
Well, I'd assume they would be the guards, right? Because why else would a random person go there?
Well, that's what the Barakal was saying. Why they're thieves. So they broke into that area essentially, or trespassing. Who knows what
Hmm.
So
But everyone's
would-
afraid of them, right?
I would make a request at this point,
Hmm.
folks, out of game. Do you think we could wrap this up and continue this in chat?
In just a minute. So, well, in my, so after all that, I went to go see Ballarin, Hank, and he strongly suggested that given the arrows that I flung and the coins that Josiah left, that the wizards will be able to find us. So I
wow.
would propose that tonight, under cover of dark, we attempt to go back and retrieve anything that we can.
Oh, no way.
What? Hmm.
You
What? That's
forget that
crazy.
they're gonna pull 2 bolts out of one of the wizards himself.
Maybe. Wait,
I mean, they came.
I didn't
from
hit him.
I hit him twice.
Oh,
And,
you hit him.
Yeah.
Do you want to go back there?
yeah, why?
But look, he's probably feeling pretty sick. Those darts were poisoned. He might be dead right now, for all we know.
All right. Well, that was my thought. If you don't want to go in, I'm not going in by myself, obviously. So
Wait a
then-
minute. Wait a 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 minute. He says that a lot because he's a bit
Yeah.
pissed. You remember? All right. Now I don't want to do this myself, but maybe somebody can do it. I got a potion of invisibility.
Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
I'll trade you.
Yeah. It lasts for an hour.
I can do that.
Do you think that might be powerful enough to kind of be able to negate that somehow?
No.
Come on, invisible is invisible.
Yeah, but they probably
Yeah.
have the other detection methods, right?
I'm willing to take that chance.
I'm willing for Gimbal to take that chance too.
How would you like potion of giant strength? And I slide it onto the table
Why would I want that?
because I want your potion.
I
Oh,
was
that's all
just
I've
gonna give
got.
it to you. I
Oh,
was just
great.
gonna give
Okay.
it to you.
Oh, sweet. I'll take it.
This is communism, man.
Thank
Come on.
you. Sold.
So I
Done.
give it to him. Yeah.
I've got my task for the night. Okay.
All right.
Sounds
But then I
like,
think we could
sounds like
Alright.
Gimbal's dying.
Mhm.
Bye bye.
I mean, I'll come for a little bit. Yeah, I've got a bit of Dutch courage. I'll come for
we
a
don't
little
we
bit.
don't
but
we
I'm not-
don't have we only have one potion of invisibility. We can't all go.
Yeah, but I'm real sneaky.
Can you have a potion of invisibility for half the duration?
halfsies.
No, no,
Let's-
monsieur, you cannot.
Why don't we discuss this in
Yep.
in the RP
chat.
channel?
In the tavern.
Yeah.
In the tavern.
Yeah.
All right, very good then.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you all. I hope you had fun.
That was very
Thanks,
good.
guys. It was
Nice to
great,
get some
as
Of
fun
course,
always.
as always, I
Terrifying.
almost died twice.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
Cool.
Oh,
If
so
you,
snappy as well. Like just diving back in, like riding a bike. It's good.
what was?
Oh, the whole session was
Oh, cool.
snappy. It was good.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, I'm getting the hang of using the map system on
I thought they were great.
Roll20, so that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah,
They make
that
a
map was
big
kick
difference
ass,
in the
man.
fights. They make this a big difference.
Yeah,
Yeah,
certainly
that-
it allows you to
that map was
visualize
choice.
stuff.
I was really impressed with the like in the actual combat arena that there was detail
Mm.
in the rocks,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
and the little pools, and the rocks had the crevices or the risen
Right.
parts in them. There's a little bit of shading in there. I thought it was awesome, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
really,
well,
really cool.
It seemed
really
a little
enjoyed it.
dark, but I was like, maybe once I tackle her, I can like drag her to the puddle and drown her.
Was that your plan?
Nice.
Well, when you make the character like objectively a female, everything seems very misogynistic. Whatever you're doing, it's like,
Right.
yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
I spare tackle her,
Right.
and then
To
I,
be fair,
any-
if you
any
start
sort of
to
Man on
describe
woman kind
if you
of
just
action.
start to describe the murders and everything, it all becomes very
in the heat of the
graphic and-
moment, it's like, yeah, like you could slice her throat like that, but when you're like very graphically describing, and then it just snooks the vein and blood spurts everywhere.
Right.
Because
It goes
regardless
up
of
my
gender, it's a
face
bit too
and I
much.
lick my lips.
Right. And it's interesting too, because like even when you're fighting like goblins and things or ogres in the past,
Mm.
I've seen you guys kind of wince and get a little bit disturbed by the deaths of other creatures, which is kind of interesting.
Oh.
thinking
That's
about
fair.
well, you know, I
to
think
mention
that I would
goats.
be in real life.
I don't think
Oh,
we've
the goat didn't
fought,
die.
we've fought a lot of sentient creatures so far, right? So I don't think anyone was like, oh, when the Roper died. No
We
one.
do not care about the Roper. That's
No,
true.
exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
The roper we didn't give two hoots
Fuck
about.
that
It's-
guy.
And
Also,
the eagle, for some
or-
reason, no
yeah.
one really cared about.
Well, he wasn't
Fair.
real.
I thought he was a familiar.
Oh,
He
that's right.
doesn't exist.
Yeah,
Right. I like the way you just flicked it off your sword. Just like,
yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Don't have time. Don't have time to deal with it.
nasty.
I don't
Right.
think anyone's going to shed a tear if we fight a gelatinous cube or something. But
If-
they are
But if it's
pretty
really
adorable.
cute.
Unless it has a
Yeah.
family.
I'll ask one other question before we go. If you notice any particular rulings or anything that I do that it's weird to you or that you haven't mentioned, do bring that up because I would like to, improve, obviously.
No, I think it's
Uh,
fair.
I mean,
I just need
yeah,
to think
I think-
about how to fight wizards.
I think we bring it up every time we come across it, and then
Yeah.
it just gets dealt with. So
Mm.
Cool.
Yeah, no, we're all good.
I'm really sad that you
Nice.
called out that I can't use healing word in combat.
Oh no, prayer, isn't it? Prayer?
Healing,
No, it's
Yeah,
healing
it was
word.
healing.
healing
Ah.
word. The 10-minute freaking casting time. Yeah.
So good.
that was
the
a good
word?
snatch.
Well, I happen to know that one because it's like massive healing on multiple people, and it's
Yeah.
like, that one takes forever.
Or
Mm,
sitting by a
That's-
campfire and be like,
Yeah, that's a good spell for after the fight.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right.